what is the problem, but for some reason when I window capture Brave browser, my streaming software crashes. So I'm capturing it through Shoost, which Shoost allows me to capture Brave browser. But I tried two different streaming softwares. I tried Streamlabs OBS and I tried regular OBS, and for some reason they both just crash if I try capturing Brave browser. It's very weird. It's very weird. I've never had my streaming software crash from a window capture. Manchester Lock, thank you. It's weird. It's very weird. Very weird, and I cannot... I don't even know, like, where to begin with trying to fix something like that. How do you fix something like that? What could be hardware acceleration? I haven't changed the settings at all. I captured Brave browser literally last stream. So I don't know what's going on. Good old Ranger, thank you. Radical Eduardo, thank you. Did you update? No, I haven't changed anything. Casual Salsa, thank you. I think you do. I did update my... Wait a minute. Last stream was... Oh, wait, no, I collabed with Kyoresu, and my computer was fucking up, and I had to Yo! 0710 and Arclight, thank you for the gift PPs. Thank you. You guys are right, I did update my computer. I did update. I had... My computer was fucking up. It wouldn't let me, like, do anything, so I had to do the update and restart before the Kyoresu collab. But that's so weird. Why would it affect Brave? How? What is the connection? What could they have possibly changed that would make it so... Huh? Windows moment? It updated your GPU drivers? I don't know. Why is it capturing through Shoost, but it won't capture through like a regular OBS? Passion Saucer, thank you for the PPs. Thank you. Windows moment. I guess Windows moment, but that's... I just don't know what could have been changed that would have made it so that way, like, this specifically crashes. Nico Daisy, thank you. Your name makes me think of Ash Nico and her song Daisy. I don't know if that was intended, but your name's cute regardless. The Kyo collab was great, by the way, Rabbit. Thank you. I think it helped having like something to focus on, you know? It was less just chatting with Kyoresu and more... I mean, we're just arguing. I like arguing. It was a good format. It was a very good format. She's a genius. Nice XQCL. Rob Robot, Deathbeam, thank you. Okay, let's mute the alerts. If you're wondering, Shadowrail, thank you. Pippa, why are you not streaming on YouTube today? Why are you on Twitch? It's because last night, while setting off fireworks, even though I was standing in the same spot as the rest of my family, for some reason, the fireworks smoke only fucked me. For some reason, everybody else was totally fine. And the fireworks smoke just completely destroyed me. Just absolutely destroyed me. Nothina, thank you. I got some good footage of one of the Sakana acrylic standees getting blown up by fireworks. That was fun. It didn't actually like shatter or anything, but it is pretty beat up and destroyed. I was spamming that in the company Discord. I'm gonna send the footage off to see like what can be salvaged because a lot of it is like I don't know like how identifying the footage would be or anything. Yeah. That's what Amy was commenting about yesterday. Was Amy like talking about the footage? I did it with at least 5 different fireworks. So there's got to be at least one piece of footage. There's got to be at least one piece of footage. Oh, she mentioned you posted something. Yeah, I was posting. I didn't even post all the ones that I took in the company Discord. Some of them are just sitting because I was recording from 2 phones. So I have my old phone that I use as like a webcam and stuff. And I like just put that like directly in front of the fireworks. So that way like I wasn't destroying something I like needed, you know, it's my old phone. So like the footage isn't great, you know. I'm a filthy Android plebeian, so it's not like high quality footage or whatever. Deckard, thank you. But never breathe in fireworks smoke. Everybody else, like, there were a few times where we got kind of like smacked in the face with smoke, but it wasn't like that bad. And I, more than the others, would like lift up my shirt to like breathe through it. Deckard, thank you. Food stamp tomato, thank you. I don't know. That's not really gonna do anything. Well, hold up, wait, what? So like, when the smoke comes towards you, right? You grab the neck of your shirt and you duck your chin into your shirt. Have you guys really never done that before? Are there people out there that have never done that before? You turtle up, yeah. No, I have done it. No. Yes, improvised gas mask. Done what? Like you lift the neck of your shirt up and breathe through it. King Serenade, thank you. Milk, thank you. The particles in the smoke are much smaller than the gaps between the threads in the shirt. I mean, it doesn't work perfectly, but it helps a bit. I feel like something like that can't just be a placebo, right? When you do the shirt trick, I don't know what the magic of it is. Maybe it's because like you're breathing into it that it helps to also like kind of disperse or prevent like other particles from coming in. But yeah, it feels like it works, so I'm gonna keep fucking doing it. Some still goes into your lungs, unfortunately. I mean, I believe it, but mentality goes, don't breathe in time. Huh? It should offset the airflow a bit, since the air can come in from the bottom of the shirt too. Oh, that's a good point. Gilcon, thank you. But yeah, my throat is not feeling okay. It's not. It's not like horrible. I was coughing a lot last night and quite a bit this morning, but it's like it's not as bad now. I think I'll be fine by tomorrow. It's just fireworks suck, dude. I love fireworks, but Jesus Christ. Wait. Is it still not it's still not capturing. Wait, what? Wait, what? It's still not capturing it. I just realized. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. I just realized it's still just like a black screen. What the fuck? Maybe it is hardware acceleration? Hold on, let me go into my settings. And what the hell changed? Where do you even change hardware acceleration on Brave? Oh, use graphics acceleration when available. Okay. Copy and paste this. Relaunch. Maybe now? Maybe now? It's still just a black screen. What? What? One line of code changed, everything breaks. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck, chat? Why on God's green earth does a browser need hardware acceleration? Seriously, who thought this was a good idea? I don't understand. I don't understand. What website are you capturing from? YouTube. And I've never had any troubles capturing from YouTube before. But I guess I could try and find it on a different site. Although it doesn't look like it looks like it's just freezing. Like it won't... Huh? 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 I'm so confused. I'm so confused, chat. Does Firefox do the same thing? Good idea. Let me check. Dailymotion has it? It's just not letting me capture Brave browser. Oh god, my computer is freezing. Oh! No, don't make this my browser. What the fuck? Why does Firefox do this thing where it like I don't want all of my old settings. I want a nice clean browser that doesn't have a bunch of shit on it. Why is my Firefox? How do I open up a clean instance of Firefox, chat? It's the Roblox medallion curse. Yeah, bloat-free browser, please. Incognito? How do I do incognito on Firefox? Actually, Pippa, incognito doesn't hide your data from your ISP. Alt-T. Tools? Browser tools? Page info? Alt-T doesn't open up incognito, it opens up tools. Is there, or my toolbar, is there a way to open up incognito from there? Use Brave. Brave, we just had this conversation. This still has all my shit on it. Why does this have like all of my bookmarks from Chrome and everything? And why is the Windows Start home thing getting stuck? Because it copies them. How do I get it to uncopy it? Oh god, I feel like a boomer. I feel like a boomer, chat. How do I make it uncopy it? It might have auto-said buy a new computer. Nick M, thank you. Control-Shift-P? Control-Shift-P. This just opens up another incognito tab. You have to uninstall it totally. Why is it synced? Why is it synced, chat? Why is it synced? Oh god. I have like... I only just ever accidentally bookmark stuff. I never intentionally bookmark stuff, Mr. Yura, thank you. So I'm like looking at my bookmarks now because Firefox is like, by the way, here's all your bookmarks. And I'm just sitting here like, huh? What is half of this shit? It's just random shit. It's addresses to places I've never even heard of. Nova Crusader, thank you. Why worry about bookmarks? Because I don't want them on my stream. Oh, wait, never show bookmark bar. And it's like, if it's showing my bookmarks, what else will it show, right? Like, what else can it, like, yeah, it saves, like, my searches and stuff. What the fuck? Never anybody, thank you. Google Firefox change profile. How come there's not just a change profile button like Chrome? See, this is why Firefox is dog shit. Shut up, Razin. How come this thing doesn't have profiles like... Oh wait, there's like a sync button. How come it doesn't have like profiles like Chrome that you can just easily switch between and keep everything sorted and nice and categorized? I like my stuff to be categorized. Chat, I like to use fancy little icons for everything, and I like to use different, like, themes to make it look... Where do you see the different profiles? Oh, chat. The little icon that's a person is not the profiles for some reason. It literally does have that. Where does it have it? Where does it have it? Rip Pippa's RAM. About profiles in URL. What fucking dark ages shit is this? Next you're gonna tell me I have to type in www dot to get a fucking website to load. What the hell is this? Chat, this is like an add-on. Bills again, thank you. No, you need, okay, www dot. Hold on. Actually, what you need to type in is https fucking colon / www dot the website name .com / /HTML period. Mass Tender, thank you for the gift sub. No, just about profiles, okay. Create a new profile. New profile. Stream. This is such bullshit. Those are backslashes? Are they? No, they're not. They're forward slashes. They're literally forward slashes. I love when she talks nerdy to us. I remember when I was younger, wait, where did this install this to? How do I load this up? Oh, launch profile in new browser. Why does it default to YouTube, Facebook, Reddit, Wikipedia, and Twitter? Don't pin to taskbar. Don't set as default browser. Don't import from previous browser. Save and continue. Stay encrypted. Personalize your Firefox. No, I don't think I will. Start browsing. You remember when the Firefox people made the most, like, batshit insane decision ever to... What was it? They were like, actually, our mascot is not a fox, it's a red panda. I remember... Hi, Hannah Bobina. Personalize your Firefox with all your personal info. No! I remember fucking Firefox, either it was like... They were like, actually, it's a red panda is our official mascot, or it was supposed to be, and then they just made it like a literal fox. It was pretty dumb. It's not a red panda, it's a raccoon. Is it a raccoon? Is that what they said it was? I don't know. I remember something like that. That was just like the most confusing shit to me. I was like, are you people fucking blind? Do you have eyeballs for which to see the world with? To perceives with? Can you fucking perceive reality, my dude? Because you're not doing a very good job. Yeah, the Mustang logo is a zebra. Imagine the Mustang company came out and said, actually, it is a zebra. Come on, dude. Why? Okay, is it capturing now? capture now. Now. I don't have transparent background. It's just like the capturing tool is just broken. Huh? Hello? What is it even capturing right now? What? I guess this is a just chatting stream. Kenny Coda, thank you for 25 gift poopies. I'm about to fucking boot up VR chat and be like, try and get me now, son of a bitch. Oh my god. Okay, what if I relaunch... Shoost? Have you tried Poke Rogue? I have not. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really enjoy Pokemon as a game. You can just stream any TV show in VR chat. I could just bring up VR chat. I could just fucking bring up VR chat and I wouldn't have to deal with this. And society would be better off for it. Society being my chat. The only important members of society. That's why the black and white 2 streams ended. Those ended because I changed computers and didn't bother to back up my save data. Okay, we got Shoost. We got Shoost going. Oh, thank fuck it works. Thank you, Firefox. Thank you, Red Panda. Okay. Everything is so broken. Everything is so broken. But that's just the way things go. You guys ever heard Albuquerque by Weird Al? I'm kind of a master of small talk, if you hadn't noticed. I'm kinda good at keeping the old yapper busy while fixing things that I would have never fathomed would need fixing. Because things... I remember somebody when YouTube polls didn't work on that one stream, or the YouTube Q&A, when YouTube Q&As didn't work on that one stream, people were like, there were some people that were like, well, why didn't you have a backup plan if Q&A system didn't work on YouTube? And it's like, I don't know, maybe because why would I assume that a feature that has historically worked for several years without problem would suddenly stop working? Why would I assume that? Why would I need a backup for something that has never needed a backup? Same thing here. Window capture has literally never crashed OBS before. Oh god, OBS is lagging. Oh no. Wait, it's not letting me, what does my computer look like right now? What are we at? What's my CPU usage at? 43% CPU, 63% memory. Okay, so why is OBS... Why are the buttons not working? Why are the buttons not working? What's using all your memory? OBS. Maybe we can... Okay, I'm gonna restart this. Oh, God bless. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll be right back. I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe I won't be back. Hello? We're back? She ain't coming back. I ain't coming back. It won't let me alt tab. What the fuck is going on with my computer? Chat, what the fuck is going on with my computer? Chat, let's watch a movie. Why is it coming out of the mic? Why is it coming out of the mic? Alright, hold on. One more thing. You guys can't see what the issue is now, but it's coming out of the mic instead of out of like the regular system. And now you can't hear it at all. Hold on, holy shit. Okay. There we go. There we go. Drizzle, thank you. Good to see you. Good to see you too. This is...
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink, working the 24-hour shift out of homicide. And this is my workshop. The part of town that everybody knows about, but that nobody wants to see. Where the tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy's wilder, and the crime rate consistently higher than anywhere else. Skid Row. My beat.
Get out of the way. Dun, dun. Is it working? It's working. Let's move these out of the way too. Put these down here. Uninstall Chrome. I have Chrome! Chrome's too heavy! It's broken. It's in black and white. I have bad news for you. Is this the movie with the plant? This is the movie that has a movie remaking it with the plant. I don't know if the original has the plant. Is it working? I like the 80s remake. I have not seen in a very, very long time the remake. But I do remember... Yeah, feed me, Seymour! And the I'll be a dentist.
The most terrifying period in the history of my beat began in a little rundown.
We're just in time for an ad break. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Chat. How are you guys? How are you guys? Another 3 minutes of ads. Holy moly, Anna, thank you for the 100 gift pippies! Holy shit! Holy shit! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, 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 and Lord Bacon, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the gift pippies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone really hates ads. Oh, I remembered to check, there's an extension called Stream Cleaner. It's on Chrome. I don't know if it's on anything else. But when I'm watching streamers on Twitch, I use the extension Stream Cleaner. And it works just fine for getting rid of ads. That's what I use. I use it too. Yeah. Yeah. Writing that down. Yeah, Stream Cleaner. 10 fucking ads. I use that. Work? It does block ads? Hell yeah. Suitable. Thank you. Man. I went to go make throat coat tea. I have this tea that it's very soothing. And I went to go make it. I walked into the kitchen and I kind of just stood there and then forgot to make it. And went to go stream. Merv, thank you. Throat coats. Throat coat. It coats your throat. You just idled. I just fucking idled. Mr. Mountaineer, thank you. Boxy Brown the Duke, thank you. Your cough hurts, Rabbit. I'm sorry. Should have gotten it during the ad break. Maybe later. Maybe later. Don't get bored by the plant. Wow. Is she waiting for ads? Yeah, I'm waiting for the ads to end. Actually, I'm not waiting for the ads to end. I'm having a nice break where I tangent and talk to my chatters. Well, I hope you feel better, Jam. You fixed it? I fixed it. Alright. Ad break over. Welcome back.
A floor shop called Mushnik's.
Welcome back, pores.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiva. How's things today?
Oh, the same as usual, Mr. Mushnik. My sister's nephew Stanley died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, what happened?
He got blown up. Who knows how?
That's nice. Well, you
What?
would like, maybe as usual, some flowers for the funeral.
Should all acquaintance be forgot and
Lots
never
plants.
brought to
Tea.
mind?
I thought possibly, because I always give to you all my funeral business, maybe you should possibly give to me a little cut rate.
Look on me, Mrs. Shiva.
I don't know
What
the
am I,
word.
a philatelist? I sell on Skid Row nothing but cheap carnations. And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford water for the flowers. To my throat, I would be giving a cut.
I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls with vast.
Turn it up. I just turned it up. Is it still quiet?
Excuse me, Mrs. Shiva. That's
Popping
Seymour.
is off.
He's a nice boy.
It's like a 4x3.
Oh, see. Look, here I got a new customer. Brand new in the yellow vest. I should let the cleanup boy, but I can't even afford chase him out right
The movie
away.
ratio is squared.
Flower as fresh as the springtime Mushniks. Hello? Oh, hello, Dr.
Mushniks?
Farb. What can I do for you today?
Listen, Mushnik, I haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern.
Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern.
No, Mushnik. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
You want I should put 2 gladiolas in the pot with the ferns?
No, 1 fern, 1 piece. Altogether, 3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room.
Yeah, it's the filling canal.
What?
A filling canal.
Good, I'll drill a bigger hole.
You mean you want 2 crummy gladiolas and 1 crummy fern? What kind of a decoration is that?
Listen, it's my flower budget for the week. Mushnik. Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
All right, excellent. I'll send Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science?
If I get in
Make
that
it
dentist
snappy.
PTSD, oh yeah.
Now you are going to get it. Oh, you are going to get it.
My first few dentists be like,
Seymour,
let me know if you feel anything. Ow, 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 ow. Just hang in there a little longer.
Did you call me Mr. Mushnik?
No, I was calling John D. Rockefeller to make a loan on my Rolls Royce.
Sorry I said it.
Now look, Seymour. You take 2 gladiolas. You'll cut them nice and even. You'll take 1 fern. You'll wrap them in a package, and you'll take them to Dr. Farr. Right?
I'm like covering up the subtitles.
Now go already! Now, what can I do for you, sir?
My name is Burson Fox.
Excellent. I am Gravis Mushnik.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, who's going to get my roses?
I'll take care of you, Mrs. Shiva. Come
Oh,
on
don't
over
pop out of the
here.
video.
You would like maybe some orchids for a nice girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of dozen carnations.
Carnations.
This is a really sad-looking flower shop.
You've had more than your share of bad luck, Mrs. Shiva.
Bad luck, she calls it. You should have so many people kick off. You would have somebody fall on top of you, too.
What about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yeah, for Stanley.
My carnations.
You should see what that Seymour is. Oh, here are your carnations. Wait, I'll wrap them for
It's
you.
on Skid Row. Good point. All the flowers have the same color. Sad, they couldn't afford different colored flowers.
Why not? Of course, what else? They are all right?
Well, I've had better.
Well, this is a small shop.
Well, that's okay. You know, those big places, they're full of pretty flowers, expensive flowers. When you raise them for looks and smell, you're bound to lose some food value. I like
Yeah.
these little out-of-the-way places.
Ah, such a thing, eating flowers.
Look, don't knock it until you try it, huh?
I see eating them.
Look what happened.
The drug addiction does to your brain, bro.
This is what I was trying to tell you before. Look on him, everybody. Look at the quality of his work. I ask you, when I fired him, Where is he going to get such another good job?
You mean I'm fired?
No, I'm electing you president from the United States. Yes, you are fired.
Gravis, you can't do that.
Who can't?
I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it. You never mean it. You didn't mean it the time you put up the bouquet with the get well card in the funeral parlor and sent the black lilies to the old lady in the hospital. You didn't mean it. But this time, I, Gravis Mushnik, mean it.
He means it.
Oh, thank you for letting us know.
Mr. Mushnik, don't I always try to do what's right? And I'm crazy about flowers. I like flowers almost as much as Audrey does.
Excellent, you're fired.
What is that he's
Why
putting
don't
on
you
them?
give him a chance to resurrect himself?
I'd give him a chance to quit.
I ain't gonna quit.
You're a brave boy, you're fired.
Oh.
But that ain't fair, Mr. Mushnik. You know what I'm doing? I'm working on a special surprise plant just for you.
Yeah?
I'm growing a plant like you ain't never seen before.
Excellent, I can't even sell the plants I got in my shop. Out, you!
Now, wait a minute. He's got a new kind of plant you ought to look at.
I don't look on flowers, Mr. Yellow Vest. I got ancestors in the flower business for 200 years, but I got one shop on Skid Row, one stinking shop. I don't even like flowers.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Look, I've eaten in flower shops all over the world. And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants do the best business.
See?
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 What is this, a tango?
Face connect?
All right. Explain me more.
Well, I remember one place that had a whole wall covered with poison ivy. And people came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed to buy.
The owner got rich.
No. He scratched himself to death in an insane asylum.
Oh, that was my cousin Harry.
Oh.
All right. All right. You go home and you get this fancy schmancy plant and you bring it back here. And if Mr. Yellow Vest Fouch says it's a draw, you still got a job. If he don't, out you go to Bodie, right?
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
Mr. Yellow Vest is going to take Seymour behind the shop and start extorting him for money and free labor in exchange for telling the shopkeeper that the plant is a draw. Pretty see ocean, thank you. Man, that's a big ass house.
This is Radio KSIK. You've been listening to Music for Old Invalids. Our next selection is entitled Sick Room Serenade.
Turn it up!
Seymour, is that you?
Yeah, Ma. But Ma, I already seen your tongue.
Have you no sympathy for your poor mother? Laughing at her and mocking her illness, and she's got one foot in the grave?
Oh, I didn't mean it.
Oh, you never mean it. Oh, come on, look at my tongue.
A tongue's a tongue, Ma. They all look the same to me.
Oh.
What is
Did
the
you
tongue
stop
thing?
at Dr. Mallard's and get the results of my tests?
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, not Dr. Mallard. He's one doctor I thought would tell the truth.
He said you should be playing fullback for the Rams.
He wants me dead. I'll bet he's assistant coroner.
Ma, I gotta...
And I know I've got my goiter's coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you take those great...
What you got, a little surprise for me?
Open it up and see.
All right.
Yay!
Dr.
Bottle.
Slurp Saddle's famous tonic. Wait here. To be
Booze?
taken internally or externally for pain and neuritis,
couldn't tell if it was booze or
neuralgia, headache.
soda?
If hit by a truck, call your physician.
What?
Alcoholic contact, 98%. Oh, Seymour, you'll never know what this is gonna do for me.
If hit by truck, please call your physician. Excuse me?
Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me already.
Look, Ma, I gotta get my plant and hurry back to the shop.
You mean that lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnik doesn't like it, he's gonna fire me.
Apparently, my hearing's going out on me. I get the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnik thinks of that thing.
Gee, it looks worse than it did this morning when I went to work. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if you ask me, I'd pitch it out in the trash. I don't like my house cluttered up with rotten vegetables.
Look, Ma, I gotta hurry. Can I bring you anything?
Oh, yeah.
What is going on with
Bring
this
me
house? Why does
the
it look like
evening
everything
news.
was spray
They're running
painted
a
over?
Self-diagnosis
And then move.
contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, son. I'll see you the rosy edge of dawn. Drink to me, oh, beware
Everyone.
mine eyes, and I
Is this supposed to be
will...
dust? I don't think that's how dust works.
Put this on my bill.
It's dirt.
Well, here it is, everybody.
What
do you think of it?
Oh, smoke from the fireplace.
It looks delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling too well.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks like it never spent an LT day in its entire life.
I don't care. I like it anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Yeah. What kind of a plant is this, Seymour?
Well,
Is
I'm
skunk
not sure.
cabbage weed?
I got the seeds from a Japanese gardener over on Central Avenue. He found them in with an order he got from a plantation next to a cranberry farm.
Fine. You don't even know what is this plant you're growing.
Yes.
Well, I gave it a name.
What name?
Oh, gee.
What? You gave it
No.
a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well,
Please get your tears.
I named it Audrey Jr.
You named it after me. Oh, really? That's the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
You poor kid.
Chat, I'll be right
I
back.
don't
Tell me what
think
happens
it's
in
so
the movie.
much I should
I'm good.
keep on
I'm doing the
spending
streamer meme where
$10
you
a week on your
leave the
salary.
video playing.
Travis, he named it after me.
I know, and if they keep
go
it,
make
they'll
some
name it
tea.
Mushnik's Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
Who?
You. That's probably the only plant of its kind in the world. Don't you realize if Seymour can nurse that thing back to health, you'll have people coming here from all over?
You think so, you found?
I know so, you Mushnik. And that's all I'm saying on the subject. Besides, I've got to get home. My wife's making gardenias for dinner.
Good night, you pal.
Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Crazy about kosher flowers.
He's a nice man.
Maybe he knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's not so stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep you and this dumbbell junior for a week. If you can nurse it back to health, you both can stay. If you can't, you're both fired.
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Mushnik.
Don't feel sad, Seymour.
Don't waste your pity on me, Audrey. I'm not worth it.
Who says you're not?
Everybody.
Yeah, I know. But I think you're a fine figurative of a man, and I know that Audrey Jr. will be the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, I don't know. I've given it every kind of fancy fertilizer and atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're going to be another
What did I
Luther
miss?
Glendale.
Pasadena.
Burbank.
I got
Good night, Seymour.
water
Night, Audrey.
and traditional medicinals. Organic coconut. This seems to be the one.
What's the matter,
everybody-
little plant? Haven't I done everything I could for you?
This is the same brand Lisa.
Where did I
right?
goof? You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do.
What temperature did you
Please
boil the
don't
tea water
die.
at? I don't know. It's just the hot water faucet thing.
I'll get you some water, okay?
He's a sad boy and his plant sucks. Oh, that sucks. I can barely hear you. I think you're lying.
Oh, gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood? Oh, you must be kidding.
He's
Well,
so
we'll
happy.
see.
Look at him. He wants the blood. I want to drink your blood.
You don't know what I'm doing for you.
He's so hungry.
Oh, who would have thought it?
Feed me a stray cat.
I guess there's just no accounting for people's tastes.
I guess he's keeping his job.
My boy.
You're the most magnanimous person in the whole world.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he delicious? Isn't he got
Yeah,
a
except
$2
it's kinda
raise?
dirty.
What happened to your fingers?
These things. So how come I'm all of a sudden so wonderful?
5 bees, one for each finger?
10 bees. Did you
10
say I was
bees.
getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10 bees.
What did I do now?
Don't you know what you did? Just look.
Oh, boy, look at that. It grew. It's almost a foot long.
Isn't it empirical?
It grows like a cold sore from the lip.
What?
Oh, hello, young pretty ladies. What can Gravis Mushnik do for you?
Well, we saw your sign outside about the Audrey Jr. So we thought we'd come in and take a look.
Well, give a look.
That makes 4 people today who've come in just to look at it.
Oh, did Shirley? Is that just too much? Oh, what kind of plant is it?
It's an Audrey Jr.
Where was it you got in trouble with 10 bees?
Well, is that all? I mean, doesn't it have a scientific name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Who could
Well, we
denounce
don't
it?
have any money, except $2,000. But that's just to spend on flowers.
So we don't have any of our own.
Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just to spend on flowers?
That's right.
Who died? The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School. We're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade, which is made out of
Oh, I
flowers.
thought they were just rich.
Thousands of them. And we're on the committee that picks the florists.
And glues on the flowers.
That's like $2 million in today's money. What
Sure
the
is a
fuck?
mad plant. Wow,
I
yeah.
don't think so.
Seymour here invented it.
Yeah, back then it was like 10K nowadays.
Girls, please don't damage the
1960s?
horticulture.
Maybe, yeah.
Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnik? My flowers got something the others don't.
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr., I guess it can get us everything we need. Yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee.
Oh,
Well, we
I see
gotta
what
run
you're
now. Bye, all. Bye, Seymour.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, girl.
Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Toodaloo.
A son.
Anyway,
A son. Look, Audrey. I got a son.
Oh, gee,
Ah.
Mr. Mushnik.
What, Mr. Mushnik? I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnik anymore. I want you should call me Dad.
the unconditional love of a parent.
Isn't that beautiful?
Seymour Krellboyne, come over here, my son. I want to talk on you about the future. Look on this fly trap. Look on it. Soon we got no more Skid Row.
Daddy, shut
We
the
will
fuck
be
up,
rich,
Chet.
us. I am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant new flower saloon in Beverly Hills. Do you see that big sign in the sky? It is saying Gravis Mushnik in French.
Isn't it exciting? And we'll have an orchestra right by the cash register.
Have you guys seen
And
the
Grandma
Austin,
will wave his
Texas
arms,
Hollywood
and the
sign
orchestra will play Mendelssohn's
that has like
Spring
massive
Song. And I'll come out in a
bullet
gown
holes in
built
it,
by
and people are
somebody
like,
expensive and say,
wow, they're California fine Texas. And it's like,
for $1,000.
It's a bargain.
get him while they laugh.
it's a fake photo.
My Uncle Mush's brother Yanko just passed away, Tenafly, New Jersey. Tell me,
This bitch is the Grim
how much
Reaper.
are
What
the
the fuck?
carnations today?
The carnations are $600 a dozen.
And why are they letting him run around loose?
Please excuse my son, Mrs. Shiver. Just point to anything in the store and it is yours.
I mean,
She forgot her line.
Maybe, huh?
Wait a minute. Here are several dozen carnations on the house courtesy of Gravis Mushnik the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
Thanks.
That's my dad.
Thanks very much. Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Mush's brother Yanko die in New Jersey, you should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there.
What?
Good morning, Mr. Mushnik. Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiver.
Look what happened to my plant, Dad.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no. And it was so beautiful just a few seconds ago.
Excellent. Just a few seconds ago, I gave away dozens of carnations free to Mrs. Shiver.
I didn't mean it.
You have perhaps an explanation.
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll think of one.
I can see it all now. We are in the poorhouse. That big sign in the sky, it is reading, Seymour Krellboyne, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another chance.
What?
Promise me a week, Mr. Mushnik. I'll sit up all night with that plant. It'll be healthy in the morning. You'll see. I promise. I promise.
No. He's gonna figure it out, Chad. He's gonna figure it out, I believe.
Feed me. Feed me. Feed me.
Who said that? You said that. You said that.
Feed me.
You said that. You can talk. I got a talking plant. Say it again.
Feed me.
Oh, boy.
Feed me.
I never been to college and I ain't been around much. But I'd have been willing to bet there ain't no such thing as a talking plant. But I'll take your word for it. Gee, Junior, I'd like to feed you. But I used up all my fingers. Look at me, I'm all cut to pieces. But
like a cat.
Maybe I can find another drop here someplace. That's the best I can do.
More.
But I'm already anemic.
I ain't a homeless person. You're on Skid Row.
More.
Gee, Junior, I'd be happy to give you anything I got. But I gotta keep a little blood for myself or I'll be in worse shape than Mom. I'm sorry, Junior. Well, I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll think of something.
If you did a fucking hooker, yeah. Why is this movie the way that it is? The product of its time, you wouldn't understand. Movie seems to be funny. Where the fuck is he going? I'm gonna go out for a walk. Downtown. Across the train tracks. Into the middle of nowhere. Hey! Hey! Hey, you knocked that up! Hey! 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 No! What the fuck? He fucking killed him! No! And now he's about to stumble into the train tracks and get run over and he's gonna have a body to feed the plant! What is it? What did he grab the bucket for? Wait, why? No! No fuck. Pre-watch! I didn't pre-watch it! I didn't pre-watch it! What the fuck? Okay. I feel like usually in these kinds of movies it's just like The Rock is enough. I can't believe how simple these movies used to be. You stay away from Carrie's bottles, you sick fuck. Question mark. What the fuck? You just throw another one in there, nobody will notice. Mushnik deliveries flowers. Mushnik's delivery. Well.
Feed me. Feed me.
Look, Chowhound.
Fucking
Don't
cats,
bother me. I
man.
have problems of my own.
Feed me.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you are. Can't you see I'm knocked out? I just killed a man. I'm a murderer. You think it's fun to be a murderer? You think it's fun to haul around a sack full of
Food.
Oh, no, Junior. What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm starved.
Oh.
Well, maybe just a snack.
That looks great. Now that is what I
Give
call
him
a salad.
a hand.
What do you call that salad?
Cesarean.
Shut up, Chad.
Well, before the next course, I think I'll have a nice cigar. All right? You would like maybe a cigar? You don't smoke cigars.
Are they dating?
What am I thinking about? Where are the matches? Oh,
Or is that?
You know what I found? I'm looking for the matches, and I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken legs.
You don't have any money?
So what else is new?
All right. I made a mistake. After all, a man is entitled.
Go on, this is your story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, girlie. I'll have you know that in my shop in the cash register, I'm having the total day's receipts, which is summing up to more than $9.
Yeah.
You'll bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop and get the money.
You're playing my favorite song. Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back, if you get what I mean.
Oh, fine. In this fancy schmancy restaurant, you are holding hostages, right?
All right.
Excellent. You eat up, Audrey. I'll be back in a flash with the cash.
Bye, Gravis.
McDonald's has like a $9 meal or something, or is it like a $5 meal where it's like a 4-piece nugget, a small fry, and a Coke, or like a fish fillet, I think. Oh, $5. It's $5, and it's like la 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 la. $9 in 1960 is $95.49 in 2024. Holy shit.
You flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon.
What?
Scotch, rye, tequila, sake, Manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Don't bug me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
What flipped him?
I don't know.
Look, here, take it. Bring me anything. Bring me everything. Creme de menthe. Everything you got.
Okay.
Gravis, what happened?
Don't ask.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ghosts I could handle. Don't ask.
Why don't you tell me? Maybe I could help you.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something. It'll calm your aggravation.
Aggravation.
My own shop. Audrey, you wouldn't believe it.
I wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right,
Shut
I'll
up,
tell
woman.
you tomorrow.
I hate it when
right
people do that
after
when
I
you're
am
like,
telling the police.
I'm not ready to talk right now, or like I don't want to discuss this right now, and then they just like keep poking you,
Finish of the unhappy story.
and you're like, stop. Like you get to the point where you're just like, stop. I'm telling you to stop. And then they need to do like the multiple digs afterwards, where it's like, I don't see why you won't just tell me. Well, it's not a big deal. I don't know why you won't just talk about it. And it's like,
Hi, Gravis. $85 with the business already.
I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do this to you, you fucking bitch. You stop responding.
What I tell you? You wouldn't be interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnik, we talked to the committee, and they said we could use your flower on the float. And guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr.
Alphabet is good, then you.
Boy.
Can't you just picture it?
I can picture.
Just leave me alone and I'll figure it out, yeah.
Eat up the people.
And we're going to have the big part of it open, so she can sit in it.
Who?
The queen, with her crown and scepter.
What?
She'll be so cute. Oh, you could just eat her up.
Oh,
Eat up the girl.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh,
I got a toothache. Leave me alone.
You come.
Oh, my
see.
God, I got a toothache. It hurts. Oh, let go of my jaw. Oh, my God. Oh.
Now, Seymour, talk on me.
I got a toothache. What do you want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I saw. How come the plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour and we already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now look, Seymour. You gave this plant a fancy name, Audrey Jr., but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, It's a cross between a Butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap? And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Nom nom
The
nom
book
nom.
says it eats insects. It eats them 3 times in its life, and then it's full grown.
Excellent. And how many times is this one eat?
Well, once or twice.
You don't remember?
Well, this is kind of an unusual type flytrap.
That is a possibility.
It may never eat again. I don't see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies?
Yeah. Oh, my tooth is just killing me.
All right, excellent.
Huh?
You run along to the dentist. I'll take care of things here.
Thanks, boss.
Krampus, we've got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
I'm making lots of money.
Yeah. You didn't even try rats? Yeah, you would think it would try rats. It feels like going to the dentist that doesn't have a like 4.8 star plus rating.
Up to date, you deadbeat.
Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad I heard you. I'm glad. Seymour, got a bad tooth, huh?
Oh, I thought this was the men's room.
Seymour, come back here, you bad dog. You get in there. So, you are the young man who ruined my gladiolas, huh? Sit down. Come on.
And bowl soup, baby.
My
didn't know.
tooth stopped hurting. Yes, I know. Let's see. Shut up and open up. Uh-huh. Does that hurt?
Yeah!
Good, you haven't felt anything yet.
Ah.
It's just over here.
Seymour, who was the dentist here, you or me? I'll find that tooth. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look at that stalagmite. But don't worry, it's going to be an easy one, Seymour. I won't even use Novocaine.
Oh, you broke the mirror in my mouth.
Well, don't tell me about it, stupid. Just swallow it. All right, yes. Let's see now, Seymour.
What the
see,
fuck?
I'll have this one,
What
and this
Novocaine?
one, and that
I
one.
want
have to
Novocaine.
have this one,
It's
Seymour.
only one tooth.
Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? Are you practicing dentistry without a license? No. All
No.
right. Uh-huh. Let's see. Oh, shh. See.
How did people get a fear of dentists without seeing this movie or the musical? By having multiple bad experiences with dentists.
Look at that. Will you look at that, Seymour? I didn't know you were an elk. Look. You know, I can't afford an assistant. So I get this ready instant mix. Doesn't last very long, but it tastes good. All right,
The
Seymour.
Oh, stay away from me.
Seymour.
You're trying to kill me.
A duel. Aha.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
Is this Stoddard's office?
Just a minute.
Oh,
Let him say.
yes. I see it is.
You can come in now.
I think he's some kind of masochist. You just kill him with a water pick, maybe?
My name is Wilberforce.
Wilberforce what?
Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name.
Well, do you have an appointment maybe?
No, but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, a Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Well, as you can see, I have a customer now, and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
What the fuck is a pivot tooth?
I can't help you today.
Oh, that's all
Is
right.
Jim Carrey's
I'll
grandfather?
just wait outside.
Interesting. Jack Nicholson?
The patient came to me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer, tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip. I decided to operate.
My patient just left. You could come in now.
Oh, goody.
What the fuck do you mean he just left?
I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back door.
Yeah.
You know, most people don't like to go to the dentist, but I rather enjoy it myself, don't you? I mean, there's a real feeling of growth, of progress when that old drill goes in. I mean, I'd almost rather go to the dentist than anywhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, no Novocaine. It dulls the senses.
This is gonna hurt you more than it is me.
Oh, goody, goody, here it comes. Oh my God, don't stop now!
What the fuck?
Well, I made a lot of holes and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Well,
Oh, go on.
well, it's your mouth.
No, don't send him over him! Don't send him over him! Be careful, be careful! What the fuck? The fucking sound effects!
Well, Dr. Favre, it's been quite an afternoon. I can truly say I've never enjoyed myself so much. I'll recommend you to all my friends.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye. Hey, it's me! Thick Nick, thank you.
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here? My dirty laundry? I'm coming already.
I'm busy with this decipher.
This should be enough for anybody. Well, goodbye, Dr. Favre. You may have been a crummy dentist, but you were a nice fella. I never meant to kill anybody in my whole life.
I what
killed
metric?
2 in the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Fun voyage, Dr. Favre. You want anything else?
Nasty. This fucking plant has no manners. His dad didn't raise them right. Pants, 49 cents. Coffin of Planty and Sage. Shut the fuck up.
Come in.
That's a steal. It is. Hello,
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Playing with matches.
Well, those are breaks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got a strange one here. Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars.
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Don't know. Vanished. Blood on tracks.
Clues?
None.
Anything else?
Dennis. Farb.
Dead?
Missing.
Clues?
Blood in office.
Where?
Skid Row.
Ideas?
None.
Check it out.
Yeah.
They're so cool. They're so cool. He only needs to communicate. Simple word.
Now
Why-
we're on the case.
Just like the sign,
Officer
chat.
Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink. I'm a Fink.
Okay. My name's Fink. Sergeant Fink. I'm a Fink. Okay. JDB, thank you.
Morning, Mr. Mushnik. Oh, boy, look at that.
You do be thinking.
Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Ain't it something?
It's monstrosity.
Yeah.
What? I don't think that's a
And
word.
to think that you did it.
Monstrosity.
Gee, Audrey, you don't have to kiss me.
Don't you like me to kiss you?
No, I'm
Yeah,
gay.
but you don't like to kiss me.
Oh.
Why shouldn't I?
It's kind of an
Nobody
insult.
else ever did.
Well, I do like to.
You do? You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to kiss me again?
Okay.
That plant?
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Of course you like the
I
movie
guess I just
Expo.
have a good kisser.
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me some night?
When?
Oh, sure I would, Seymour. Anytime.
Tonight?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
About that plant.
We got the list of flowers for the float, for the rose parade.
I can't talk to you now, girls.
Me and the bad
Come on,
bitch,
Audrey.
Oh, we got the list for the float. Okay, let's take a
Wait,
look
how's
at
it
it.
mean?
Okay.
Hi, what's cooking?
Me and the
Look at
bad
my
bitch I
plant.
picked up by feeding plants.
Large one.
Yeah.
You fucking eating them.
What's new?
Oh, I got terrible news.
Oh boy.
My nephew Frankie just lost his little boy.
Oh, that's too bad. How did it happen?
He was playing with matches.
Oh my
Would you like to buy
god.
maybe some flowers?
About 50 cents worth.
Well, I'll get them for you. Look at my plant.
I'm looking.
Me to my parents when I did something cool as a kid.
Your name Gravis Mushnik?
My plant.
Mushnik, Gravis, that's my name.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Questions, ask me.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
Got a guilty conscience?
No, why should I?
No?
See this man?
Man, see the picture. Dr. Farb.
So you know him.
My dentist. He maybe did something.
Disappeared.
Blood in his office.
The other man too. Blood in the railroad tracks.
A few spare parts.
That Dr. Farb is murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think?
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Mushnik. If you hear anything about these men, call our office.
Sure, I'll be glad to cooperate with the police.
Hello, Aunt Sitting.
Oh, isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
What the fuck?
All right, Seymour. Now you tell me if that plant is finished all grown up.
He's finished all growing up.
You wouldn't kid your father.
My father came home.
Me, idiot. It's a finger of speech. Now look,
finger of
I can't stand any more of that plant. It's growing me out of house and home.
Well, it ain't gonna grow anymore, I promise.
How can you be so sure?
It ate 3 times already.
What did it eat this time?
Well, about 1 million Japanese beetles.
So don't eat no more.
It's full.
Gravis! There's a lady from some kind of a commitment outside. I think it's important.
Excellent. By the by, I understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
Uh-oh. Bartender, I want 2 fingers of speech.
Oh, I just remembered I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well, that's swell.
Oh, boy, I'll call her later and tell her.
Look at how he's standing.
Oh, that's remarkable.
You like?
Oh, I neither like nor dislike anything, my goodness. I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
How about that?
Tell me, who created this magnificent bloom?
I did, me.
And what might your name be?
Seymour Krelboyne with a K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in the coffee can.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the seeds?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think they're going to be any more, Miss,
Fuschtwanger. Mrs. Hortense Fuschtwanger.
I think this is going to be the only one,
That's our
Mrs.
real name.
Fuschtwanger.
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 It's probably indigestible anyway.
What?
At any rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well. Then I shall return at that time to present the trophy. Good day.
Okay, justice, yeah.
Remarkable.
Oh, boy, I'm going to get
I'm
a
very
trophy.
silent.
Oh,
No,
Seymour,
not
I'm
really.
so proud of you. Oh, a real trooper, Audrey Jr. We can put it on the float in the Rose Parade.
Oh, boy.
Oh, don't look at me. I'm a terrible sight. I'm a complete sea hag.
She always says that.
Oh, well, it's true. I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Audrey, this is my ma, Winifred Krellboing. Ma, this is Audrey Fulquart. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I could eat a hearse.
Oh, well, sit right down
Sure,
and I'll go get the
thank you.
first course.
This is what I feel like sometimes.
Sit here, Audrey. You want me to take your sweater?
I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. That's how I feel. Stumbling over my words, sounding like a fucking idiot. Eventually, thank you.
Never mind that. Well, now try this.
Which one? Audrey. How hungry?
It tastes like cough syrup.
Dr. Flynn's cough syrup. A toast?
To Audrey Jr.
No, to Audrey Sr.
Yeah. Is that lean? I don't. It might be lean. It might be lean. Nothing on their plate, just drinking lean.
You glutton, you. Tonight I keep an eye on you. I don't let nobody get near you.
Comes the soup. Now don't touch it till I get the flavoring.
Gee, Audrey, you sure look good by candlelight.
Oh, do I really, Seymour?
Yeah.
Here you are. Now try it.
Fuck is that?
Sure smells different.
Is that sugar?
It's different.
Some kind of oil, isn't it?
Cod liver oil. It's wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on the top.
It's what powder? Sofa powder? Sofa powder? What? Cod liver oil? Oh, sulfur! Sulfur powder. What the fuck?
Feed me. I'm hungry.
Cod liver oil and sulfur. Yum yum.
Open it is.
Feed me.
Feed me.
I didn't hear it.
These would be good sound alerts for a stream.
I want food.
A talking plant we got.
I'm hungry.
No. Hungry. And other fine kettlefen fish. Who would you like to have tonight?
Feed me every time you get
You
done.
look fat enough.
Oh, what the fuck?
We not only got a talking plant, we got one that makes with smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not from Gravis Mushnik.
I'm starved.
Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row. Well, you can forget about it. You wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnik tonight. Good night.
I didn't think Skid Row was this old.
I kind of like this chow mein.
If it tastes a little bitter, it's because it's made of Chinese herbs and it's flavored with acromycin and Epsom salts.
There ain't another cook in
What
the
is
whole world like my
acromycin?
ma.
That's what your old man said before the louse ran out on me. You know, if you're going to be married, you got to be a good cook.
Well, maybe you could teach me.
You thinking of getting married?
Well, he hasn't asked me yet.
Who hasn't?
Seymour.
Seymour's too young to get
That
married.
sucks.
Look here, a boy's got to go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the make and have a ball.
Seymour, I don't want to have a ball. I want to be with Audrey.
No, look, Seymour. You promised you wouldn't get married until you bought me an iron lung.
But you've been breathing for years, Ma.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my fucking god. What the holy hell? Jesus fucking Christ. Nice hiding spot. The fucking crazy fucking horror game ass scenario.
Black Cat, 13th John, Friday the 13th is stupid superstition.
All right, you. Come out of there.
Is this Fink?
Don't shoot, mister. I'm old and sick. I wouldn't hurt even a fly.
Come out in the light where I can see you.
Man, please don't shoot. Please. Please, I'm only Gravis Mushnik. You wouldn't want to kill me. Where would you hide the body?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I never tried
This is
anything
Robert?
in my life. I wouldn't try anything now. You want my money? Take it. You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's all right, too. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. I like your brand of hospitality.
You'll excuse it, isn't more. I'm only a poor flautist.
Yeah. We got about $30 here. Come on now. Where's the rest of it? I was in here this afternoon. I saw about 30,000 people in here. They must have spent some money. Where is it?
There ain't no more money. They came in to look on the plant. It's a big attraction. Audrey Jr.
The plant. Don't try to snow me, Jim. 30,000 squares didn't come in here just to look for a plant. I want it.
I don't got no more money, honest. Believe me.
Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
All right, try it the other way around. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right already.
Okay, Big Dad, where?
In the plant.
In the plant.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
It's an
Inside the big league.
antibiotic.
That's right, inside.
How do you get it open?
Just knock.
In there.
Inside, in the bottom.
I don't see anything.
Way inside. Right in the bottom.
You would think the robber would make him grab it. I plan to save your life. Better start calling it son.
I don't care about you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no-good Nick plant.
But gee, Mr. Mushnik, you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that we are getting rid once and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why. The end. Into the garbage can. Aloha. Oy. Yes, Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, Seymour, you wonderful plant.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know you will. Did you figure out what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're going to a place full of beautiful flowers.
We have to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll have a picnic. It'll be just like going to the country.
Oh,
Did you
boy.
get the 3,000 pink azaleas for the arbor and the 9,000 yellow mums for the border?
Yeah,
and the roses for the front and the back?
No, around the back.
Aww.
What do you mean you're going
He
to a
loves
picnic
his
at night
plant.
with that full-quart girl?
Don't you like Audrey, Ma?
She's out after your money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch on to you until you get some, and then goodbye fortune.
But Audrey's an honest girl, Ma.
Yeah, never trust a woman who's too healthy.
Audrey had a bad cold a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like mononucleosis or gallstones?
Well, maybe she could catch something like that.
The only thing she'll catch is you. And she'll take you off to some shady sanitarium and leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, gee, Ma.
Don't feel sorry for me. I'll just find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Jesus Christ, early example of a boy mom.
Back, will you, Ma? I'll take care of you. I'll always take care of you. I promise.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? The boy mom thing? Where it's like these moms that are so obsessed
Gee, I never tasted food
with
like
their
this
sons
before.
and feel so threatened
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
by
Peanut butter and jelly, what does that cure?
Nothing. It's
like
just
other
food.
women or other like
good is it if
little
it
girls
doesn't
and
clear
stuff
up
like
pimples or shrink
interacting
your
with
sinus
their
tissues
sons.
or something?
You were just being silly, Seymour.
I gotta show you guys.
Seymour, what do you want to be?
Well, I want to grow things. If I had a lot of money, I'd go to the South Seas where they grow the most fabulous plants in the world.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no reason why you couldn't go.
Would you take me with you, Seymour?
Oh, I couldn't very well go without you, Audrey.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Oh, I'm in love with you, too, Seymour.
It's called emotional incest. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Boy moms.
I was just kidding.
I'm hungry.
Seymour!
I didn't mean it.
Why did you say it?
Oh, food.
You didn't even say that.
Oh, yes, I did. I said it.
Oh, I'm looking
I'm a ventriloquist.
right at you.
I'm a ventriloquist.
You're what?
A ventriloquist.
Feed me.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
I swear I didn't watch it!
sure.
I swear I didn't watch it!
Nonsense and kiss me.
I'm dying from hunger.
Right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give me to eat.
If you can't control yourself, I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh,
An empty stomach.
Audrey, please wait. Listen to me.
I've listened to all the nonsense I want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
Please listen, Audrey. I'll be able to explain everything soon.
Well, why can't you explain now?
Because so many things are so important. I want to marry you, but I got to take care of mine.
Ad break. We got an ad break. It's just standard for him. It's not the nonsense, it's the plant talking. I don't know why he doesn't show her. I don't know why he doesn't show her that the plant talks. It's not like he has to show her that it eats people. Nimbus, thank you for the gift sub, the Seaburn. This movie is alright. It's really good. This movie is surprisingly really, really good. Nimbus, thank you for the gift sub, the Hannibal Mina. Like, I figured that it would have to have, like, some sort of charm in order for it to, like, inspire a sequel. Or a remake. But I didn't expect it to be, like, as funny as it is. Angry Monkey, thank you for 5 GPPs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Having a blast? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The humor holds up. The humor does hold up. How come older movies can be funny, but newer movies are just so not funny? Why? Especially new comedy movies. Have you guys ever tried watching a newer comedy movie? I don't know why newer comedy movies in particular are so offensively bad. Comedy is dead now. Comedies are seriously dead now. I can't even imagine what would qualify for, like, best comedy of the year when everything that comes out is so... I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe the comedy in newer comedy movies. It's almost like everything is an anti-joke. Or, like, written to appeal to, like, literal 6-year-olds. Henry James the 5th, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the 5 GPPs. It's a bit too safe. It feels like... Or 30 levels of irony. It's like that, or it's like the joke is that it's a reference. Machine, thank you for the 5 gift peepees. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The jokes in modern comedy movies will be like, don't you get it? It's referencing this other thing that you've seen before. Isn't that funny? Thank you for the gift sub. I don't... Like, it doesn't feel like it was designed to be laughed at. Like, there's no punchlines in a lot of them. It's just so dead. Modern comedy movies are so fucking dead. I don't know. I think my least favorite trope with modern comedy movies is the joke is that they threw up. The joke is that the character oh yeah, they farted. The joke is that the character like did something with their bodily functions in a moment when they should not have done that because it was bad timing. And big news, it was a lot of it. They did a lot of the bodily function in a time that was inopportune for a bodily function. Holy shit! Funniest thing I've ever seen!
Well, that plant in there is going to make it all come true. Tomorrow they're going to give me a trophy and I'll be famous. I'll be a big botanist. And then we can go to the South Seas just like we planned and all.
But that doesn't have anything to do with what went on in there.
Smoking weed equals funny? I like the Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Then I'll talk to you. Good night, Seymour.
There's still funny TV shows? Like which? Harold and Kumar's pretty funny.
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food.
Based.
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick?
Oh.
Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't. Well, I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Crowline, turn around. Close your eyes. You are asleep. Open your eyes. Now you will do as I say. Do you follow me?
Yes, master.
What?
You will go out and find me some food.
Yes, master.
What the fuck?
Be gone and waste no time.
Plant hypnosis, yeah, what the fuck? Where did this come from? Where the fuck did this... Oh! No one's gonna miss that guy. James argued with his victory bell. I remember being genuinely scared by this one YouTube video when I was younger where it was like Satan references in the 4Kids dub of Pokemon. And it was one of them was James getting eaten by the Victory Bell or one of its fucking evolutions. And it's like James is like, 4Kids are the devil! Have you seen that? Backwards one? Is it backwards? I don't know. Leo Burnett and 4Kids are the devil!
My name is Leonora Clyde.
That's not your real name.
On the rhubarb.
Master is hungry.
Well, hello there.
What is he looking for? God. For food. Is the hooker not food? Nightmare Fox Crow, thank you.
I gotta find food for Master. Food I gotta find for Master.
Oh my God.
Master, I gotta find food.
Oh.
Maybe I can help.
Who are you?
My name is Leonora Clyde.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Master wants food.
Let the old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master doesn't eat goat.
Well, what kind of food does he like? Ooh, that's more like it. Kiss me. What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Too bony.
Too bony? Nobody ever told me that before.
Beef is better than veal.
Oh my god.
You're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself, John.
My name is Seymour.
My name is Seymour.
That's my name, too.
Are you interested, or are you just wasting my time?
I never thought anybody would volunteer. Do you volunteer?
Sure I do.
All right, if you're sure you want to volunteer.
All right, my place or yours?
Riz, he's got that Riz.
Flip a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock.
What the fuck?
Wet or dry?
Wet.
Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind watching this movie, chat. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind watching this movie. What the fuck is happening?
The search was narrowing, and we knew that soon we would have the killer. Not that we had any more clues than before, but we had to tell the chief something.
Hell yeah.
Feeling in my bones that the mystery was drawing to its climax, and I was determined to be on hand.
All right, out. Nobody is in. Today we have a special occasion for Seymour Krelboyne, which has invented the big plan. So I want everybody should please stay out of the way.
We want Seymour! We want Seymour! We want Seymour!
Oh, but when I eat hookers, I go to prison. Well, table milk, it sounds like a skill issue.
Germs at me, yes.
I tell you, this business is worse than being a conductor in a revoluting door. I'll
A
be
what?
glad when this day is finished.
What's a celebration?
They're presenting my
A
son
what?
with a trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do, run away from home?
Please don't look at me that way, Audrey. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I just don't understand you.
I'll explain everything after the ceremony.
You, police, what are you doing here?
Heard there was something going on here this evening.
Just thought we'd come by and keep an eye on things.
Look, we don't need no eyes kept on nothing. Everything.
The Society of Silent Flower Observers has arrived, and sunset is almost upon us.
Welcome, lady and gentlemen. We are honored for to have you.
I was gonna start charging for the meet
Still
and greet.
working on those disappearances.
We think they were murdered.
Hey, look here, young man. That's no way to talk at a time like this. Let me see your tongue. Now what you got?
Why are you
Just the facts,
here?
ma'am.
Trench mouth. I know, I had it back in '09.
Better have that looked into, Frank.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Mr. Krelboyne, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buds are going to open?
I hope so.
Because if they don't, Mr. Krelboyne, we shall just have to present the award at another time.
Oh, it's starting to open.
Isn't that smart? Oh, look, the first bud is open.
Isn't that the
Railroad cop. Look at the rest.
And then the plant eats everybody.
What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Mr. Krelboyne, how do you explain this?
I didn't mean it. That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them. Am I?
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
Looks like they're getting away, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Right.
Now the plant should eat everybody.
Oh, now the float will be perfect.
What? What? Moving at the speed of thought? These girls are future psychos. She's her. She's the guy from the guy. She's the girl from American Psycho 2. But do you like Peso? I've seen his stuff a little bit. I was wondering why he's the fuck? I was wondering why Queso was so massive on Twitch and I'd never heard of him. And I guess it's because he's popular on TikTok. What the fuck is Queso? It's a guy who gets mad at stuff and then his chat makes fun of him. No, don't get derailed. Why are they running on top of the tires? Get down! Walk on the road! Oh my fucking god. Outplayed. Oh my fucking god, and them climbing up the tires. What the fuck is this movie? Why is this the scene for this? Why? Why are they in a tire field? What the fuck? We have access to it for filming, so why not? Yeah, you know, why not? You know what? Let's shoot our movie next to the toilets. Oh man, I hope this scene doesn't sink the movie.
With the toilets. Let's go back.
Man, their chase really went down the drain. I guess you could call this one a wash. Somebody destroying me!
You dirty rat plant, you messed up my whole life! I'll feed you.
No!
I'll feed you like you've never been fed before.
This is just gonna be his face in a flower. He didn't succeed in doing anything.
Better to give up, gentlemen. You wouldn't find him tonight.
Look, the door's open, Frank.
Why do you think that was a good idea? I don't know, man.
You were such a good boy. Seymour!
I didn't mean it.
Well, I guess the plant's dead. Huh. Oh fuck. That was a weird ass movie, chat. That was a weird fucking movie. That was a really fucking weird movie. Okay. Peak cinema. That was something. Did we just let the next one play? You guys want to do another one? The City of the Dead from 1960? Never heard of this one. Don't know how good it is, but it's next up, and it'd be fun to let fate decide. Up to you. We'll give you guys a bit of a break to go grab popcorn if you want popcorn, or go grab a drink if you want to grab a drink. Intermission time, yeah. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get some food and drink. Is your tea helping? It is. It is helping. It's helping a lot. It doesn't taste very good, but I'm quite picky with my tea. Although I'm one of those people, I don't put anything in my tea. I feel like tea is one of those things that just feels weird if you put, like, dairy in it. The bizarre, thank you. And I don't really like sugar. Like, I like stuff that has sugar in it, right? Like, I really love, like, a lot of sugary stuff, like Skittles and other various candies. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not, like, I don't have, like, a sugar addiction or anything, you know? Like, I'm perfectly fine if something doesn't have sugar in it. Right? So, like, with tea, there's a lot of tea that is just great on its own. It doesn't need anything. Like chamomile tea, I think, is perfect on its own. But then, just pretty much any tea that has, like, honey in it tastes like fucking garbage. I don't know why I dislike honey so much, but it's like, it's such a non-flavor. Tea is like, I don't even know how to describe it. Or honey is like, it's almost like a temperature, right? It's not literally a temperature, but it's just like, it's like a, or like spiciness, you know? Like spiciness doesn't like affect the flavor of something, but it like adds another element. Honey is also like that. Honey is not like a flavor. It's just like a changer. A status effect. It's a status effect. And for me, I view it as a debuff. It's only fake honey that's bad. I don't like any honey. The only honey I've ever liked is honeysuckles. When you're a kid and you find those little purple flowers, and you pluck the purple flower off the stem and you suck the back of the flower. Or like the little droplet. Notepad Anon, thank you. No clue what you mean. Have you never seen honeysuckle candy? Not candy, but honeysuckle plants? Luminary Phoenix, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you had a good stream, Notepad. Also, Nimbus, thank you for gifting a sub to fill in. Ones we had were white and yellow. Honeysuckles rock. Honeysuckles are so good. And I also remember I remember when I was younger, my parents, when they went to the bank, for some reason, the bank had, like, these little wooden cutouts with, like, these little tubes of honey. And when I was younger, I liked those little tubes of honey that were, like, I think they were, like, 25 cents a piece. Honeysuckle is a vine, you suck the flowers. Well, I don't know what they're actually called. I just called them honeysuckles. You can bottle that nectar? Seems like it'd be good. Wooden cutouts. It's like a little display of honey sticks. They still sell those? And they were really cheap. They were really cheap. So, like, every time my parents went to the bank, I'd be like, can I get a little honey stick? And they'd be like, okay. Cheaper than asking for, like, a sucker at the register. Or a candy bar at the register. I remember my parents would never let me buy candy at stores. Unless it was the dollar store. If it was the dollar store, suddenly it was okay to get a fuck ton of candy. But if we were at any regular store, where when you actually compare, like, the value of what you're getting to the price, right? Like, it might be like $1.75 back then for a candy bar, but you also get, like, twice the amount as you go to the dollar store and you get candy, and you get, like, a tiny, pathetic little package that barely has anything in it. And half the time is, like, mostly just a box. Which also reminds me of the time that we went to the movie theater and snuck in Taco Bell. I don't know why. I'm gonna press go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The City of the Dead. Oh wait, this one's like... Is this white? This one is like slightly wider screen. Like, zoom this out a bit. Uncrop this. Yeah. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay. And then... Ah! No! Shrink myself now. There we go. What is this? I have no idea. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea what the fuck this is. When did this come out? 1960. So, same time as Little Shop of Horrors. Is that Christopher Lee? I don't know. Is that Christopher Lee? Produced by the actor who played Saruman in Lord of the Rings. It's a Thanksgiving movie!
Bring out Elizabeth Selwyn.
Starring Picard! Is that his name? Picard? Bald one? You guys remember?
Witch!
What are these subtitles? Let finish! Why are my subtitles in Finnish?
Burn the witch!
You guys remember the cringe weed video where the one guy's like, burn the witch?
Jethro Kane, hast thou consorted with the witch Elizabeth Selwyn? No.
Monty Python, no.
Burn the witch!
It's the one where they're like weedy anime girls, or they're girls at like an anime con, and they're going, yeah, 50 Shades of Bill, yeah. They're like, yeah, yeah, right? And then there's just this random dude in the background going, boom, the witch. Is he locked in? Salem witch trials, I guess.
Elizabeth Selwyn, on this 3rd day of March, in the year of our Lord 1692, we, the people of Whitewood, Massachusetts, condemn thee as a witch. May the flames cleanse thy soul of its evil, of its lust for blood, but may they bring about the death of Abigail Adams.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, did they say March 3rd? They did. Man, they should have done it on June 6th. of 1866.
I have made my pact with the Lucifer. Hear me!
Oh, she actually is a witch.
I will do thy bidding for all eternity. For all eternity shall I practice the ritual of Black Mass. For all eternity shall I sacrifice unto thee. I give thee my soul. Take me into thy service.
O Lucifer, listen to thy servant. Grant her this pact for all eternity, and I with her. And if we fail thee but once, you may do with our souls what you will.
Make this city an example of thy vengeance. Curse it! Curse it for all eternity!
You sure got a lot of time to
Let
talk.
me be the instrument of thy curse. Hear me, O Lucifer. Hear me!
Right next to you.
Making a curse. Curse?
I'd say, why didn't they duct tape her mouth shut? But I guess this is a little before their time. Burning people takes time? I don't know. I watched the Netflix adaptation of Castlevania.
Burn, witch, burn, witch, burn, burn, burn.
Yeah, going on deaf ears.
So shouted the people of Whitewood when they burned Elizabeth Selwyn in 1692.
Okay.
Though, as I've said, little is known today of the actual practice of witchcraft in 17th century New England, superstition, fear, and jealousy drove the Puritans to accuse their friends and relatives of consorting with the devil. Parading around huge bonfires, repeating vindictive chants, they consigned the poor creatures to the flames. The tortured souls cried out in agony as the flames mounted higher and higher. Burn, witch, burn, witch, burn, burn, burn.
Dig that crazy beat.
Shh.
That will be all for today.
And that
Tomorrow
man,
will be my concluding lecture on the history
Rob
of witchcraft
Zombie.
in 17th century New England. I shall bring along some illustrations which I'm sure will interest you all.
I'll bring the matches.
Maitland! Since you chose to attend these lectures, I had hoped that it was in a spirit of scientific curiosity about the subject. That'll be all.
Bill, how could you?
Takes it all so darn seriously. He's got you all hypnotized.
Oh, Miss Barlow.
hung up
Can I see you for a moment, please?
on
What about
Satan.
our date?
Huh. Oh, they hung up
I'll
on
wait for you
God.
outside, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, Professor.
Rather a difficult young man, that.
God, I'm funny.
I fear that you are more of an attraction to him than my poor efforts. However,
Don't mind me.
reading through your
stuff.
papers, Miss Barlow, they show a very sound appreciation of the subject.
I want to go to New England to do my senior paper.
Mm-hmm. They're really quite good, you know.
Well, I'm not quite satisfied. I feel I need some first-hand research. I want to get the atmosphere. Find out how widespread witchcraft really was. What the witches were really like.
Well, that might take a little time, you know.
Well, I have the time. My brother and I were going to spend our vacation with our cousins.
I can't move the alerts.
What I'd really like to do is to get a room in the smallest, oldest town in New England I can find.
Yeah, with me.
Check through all the town hall records.
Yeah, with me.
Recheck the libraries.
Yeah, with me.
Talk to the Puritan descendants.
Yeah, with me.
Make a really thorough investigation.
Yeah, with me.
Your brother is professor of
my dick.
science, Miss Barlow. I hardly think he'd be very interested in the history of witchcraft.
Then I'd go alone.
You don't think he'd object to that?
You leave Richard to me. He's picking me up here for lunch.
Whore?
Hello, Bill.
He's a man of God out there.
Barlow. Nan here? Yeah, she's in there with him. Well, I don't like her getting mixed up in this witchcraft business. Why not? It's only part of her history course. Professor Barlow. Yeah? Before you go in there, could I have a word with you? Sure. Well, it's about Nan and me. Oh.
If you're really serious about this, I happen to know of a town in New England. As a matter of fact, it's the identical place where the events occurred that I mentioned in today's lecture, Whitewood. It's quite a small place.
Wait,
It's
is
a little
New
bit off the
England an
beaten
actual
track,
town?
So maybe these directions will help you.
Thank you.
I thought New England is like a general area.
You might very well find what you're looking for there.
I didn't think there was an
I happen
actual
to know the
town
woman who
called
owns
New
the inn
England.
at Whitewood. Her name is Newless, Mrs. Newless. So you
Misery.
just tell her I sent you.
It is!
Ravens Inn, Whitewood.
Oh, he said town in
What's
New England.
Whitewood?
Okay.
Now,
Pippa,
Dick,
why are you guys like
gonna
acting
change
like
my
I'm
plans
stupid
for
if I'm right?
vacation.
Change your plans?
Yes. Going to a place called Whitewood for a week or so to do some research.
Who are you?
Why
What
are
about
you
Cousin
guys
Sue?
acting like I'm
Well,
stupid
she's
if I'm
expecting
right?
you for a birthday party on the 17th. She'll never forget.
I can still easily make it by then. This is important. My term paper's got to be good. It could mean a scholarship.
And I've made only a wink.
Come on, Dick. You'll have a good time without me.
England is my city.
My mind's made up. I'm going to Whitewood.
But surely any good encyclopedia will give you all the nonsense you want to know about witchcraft.
Witchcraft is not nonsense, Barlow.
I'm sorry, Driscoll. Witchcraft,
His teeth are
black
fucked up.
magic, sorcery. To me, it's nothing but fairy tale mumbo jumbo. I'm a scientist, Driscoll. I believe what I can see, what I can feel and touch.
The basis of fairy tales is reality. The basis of reality is fairy tales.
Well,
As a scientist, you should be familiar with that quotation.
Yeah, well, I
That's
don't
like
believe
an
that somebody in
anime-ass
Chicago can die of
fucking
a heart
dialogue.
attack
Holy
because
shit.
some woman in New Orleans sticks a pin in a wax doll.
Maybe you don't, but practitioners of voodoo claim otherwise.
This
You're
is
just
very
being
anime.
difficult.
No. When I look into a microscope, Driscoll, I see bacteria swimming, fighting, existing. That's real. These witches that were persecuted and burnt in the 17th century were real too, but they weren't witches. They were pitiful human beings, victims of hysteria.
There are many eminent scholars who have documentary proof of the actual practice of witchcraft.
Yeah, but how effective was this practice?
This guy's the base.
Did any of these eminent scholars ever meet a real practicing witch? Did you ever meet a witch, Driscoll?
Yeah, fucking get him.
Oh, come on, you're an historian. No witch ever survived the burning at the stake for all their pact with the devil.
In 1692, Elizabeth Selwyn went to the stake. She was buried in a churchyard in
So
New
he
England.
must said Driscoll's son, but I
And yet
must
3
go
years
all
later-
out. What the fuck were you down
3
there?
years later, a new wave of blood sacrifices broke out in the village that had condemned her. The daughters of the elders who had condemned her were themselves found murdered with every last drop of blood drained from their bodies. And afterwards, people came forward to testify that they had actually seen Elizabeth Selwyn.
Oh, stop. This would be more effective at midnight with howling winds and crashing thunder, and even then it wouldn't frighten anyone.
Dick, I'm sorry, Professor Driscoll.
That's all right, Miss Barlow.
So sad to be doing this. That's so
You won't be
unfortunate.
the first person to have scoffed at the subject.
Honey, when you get to, where
It
is
sounds like just an exclamation.
Ah, yes, Whitewood. Well, send me a picture postcard of a witch. If possible, autographed. Now, let's have some lunch, eh?
I'm sorry, I have a date.
She was turned off by your science-pilled argument with her college professor. She has to look like she supports his crazy bullshit, or else he'll dock her grades.
Darling, I still don't
And she
see
really
why you
doesn't want to
go
have
up
to
to
sleep
this
with him again to
Whitewood
put that
place.
back up.
Now, I thought we were going to have some time together during this vacation.
You know I want to be with you. It's just this is a...
Look, what the heck can you find that hasn't been found before?
I don't know. It's just that maybe, hidden in some attic or buried in some old antique shop, there's something that might give a whole new outlook to the
Oh,
subject.
what new outlook can there be?
You're a science student, honey. You know how important research is.
But this isn't about anything real. This is just superstitious people burning silly old women.
But suppose the women weren't silly. Suppose they really had a pact with the devil. A pact that could have supernatural power.
Oh, come on. What kind of power?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, chat, but I must side with the antagonist. He's
Look,
kind
it's
of
no
base.
use, Bill.
He's kind of calling her
We've
shit
done
out
our
right now.
hardest to talk her out of going.
Do you really think she will find anything worthwhile?
Well, I think we have to respect a desire to find something new, even if we don't agree with the subject.
Agree with it? I've never heard so much nonsense as that guy Driscoll talks in all my life.
Well, here I am, all packed.
Oh, I suppose there's nothing I can say will stop you from going, huh? Yeah, well, I'll put this in the car.
How many fucking clothes did she pack? She's going on a research trip, and she has
I still hoped you'd change your mind
a
now.
briefcase
Don't worry, darling.
and a
I'll be back
purse.
as quick as I can, and I'll write.
Well,
Enough?
Don't forget me altogether, huh?
I won't. Give Sue my love, and don't forget we have a date at our party.
Goodbye, darling.
Smart travelers pack lightly. 2 pairs of pants and a shirt. I'm an over-preparer. I'm an over-preparer, chat. I say, even though I went to Afghan with not enough clothes. I was washing my clothes in the sink with hand soap.
Excuse me, can you help me? I seem to be lost.
Sure, if I can.
I'm looking for the Wamport Road.
Wamport Road? Hardly anyone uses that anymore.
Well, my friend gave me the directions. Take road 28A, turn onto the Wamport Road, bear left at the fork through to Whitewood.
Whitewood?
Am I that far away?
No, ma'am, not far. Not
Just
many
no,
God-fearing folks
hands
visit
up.
Whitewood nowadays. If I were you, I'd...
If you'll excuse me, I'm in a hurry. Which way is it?
Well, follow this road about 2 miles. You come to a fork. There'll be a sign, Wamport Road. Turn left, keep straight. There'll be Whitewood.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this doesn't look shady at all. You know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe there was a pact with the devil. I hear it's a city of the dead these days. Shut the fuck up, Calico. Oh. What the? Hello? Hello?
Does that sign say Wamport Road?
Wamport Road, yes.
Oh, good. I was afraid I missed it.
Is it Whitewood you seek?
Yes.
I too. Would I be imposing if...
No, of course not. Get in.
You the bitch! Hello, mysterious stranger dressed in all black I found on the side of the road in the fog.
Do something
Get
about
in.
these roads.
We'll go for a road trip.
Watch out, here comes another bump.
Oddly
What is
sensual.
your mission in Whitewood?
Mission? Well, I'm going there to do some research on witchcraft. Professor Driscoll gave us some very interesting lectures on the subject, and I'm going there to get some original source material. Do you know Whitewood?
I've known it for many years.
Do you go there often?
Fairly often.
Oh, then you must know the Raven's Inn.
I shall be resting there.
Oh, so shall I. Oh, my name's Nan Barlow.
My name's Jethro Keene.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Is that like an anagram? Does it mean something bad? About it Twitch's entire time. Yes, Maureen.
Just like a picture out of a history book.
Keen to murder.
In the 17th century.
That's a good one.
Why hasn't Whitewood been written about?
It's off the beaten path. Few tourists come here. For Whitewood, time stands still.
Look at that church. Must have been beautiful. What a shame they let it get so run down.
Jethro is kill, murder, rapist spelled backwards.
Yes, follow the road around.
Jethro Keene, JK, you know who else has those initials? JK Rowling, bro's a fucking witch. Holy shit, Tifu bar. I think you're onto something.
Ah, there it is. What a lovely old building. 17th century at least. How picturesque can you get? Right by the graveyard.
Yes, it has not been used for more than 200 years.
Any witches buried there?
There are indeed. All in a section of unconsecrated ground.
Spooky, isn't it?
Disneyland-ass graveyard.
Well, keep your fingers crossed for me, Mr. Keene.
She's gonna turn around and he's not gonna be there!
Willis has that room.
He's the devil! Jethro might be evil, but he's got a great voice. He does have a nice voice. Stop spoiling it. Pre-watch it! I didn't pre-watch it! Leave me alone. Jethro Keene is an anagram for jerk the one. Ah. You think it's just that? Pre-watch! Shut up! Stop walking by, leave me alone. I don't know how to describe this lighting other than it looks like you're at the bottom of a pool. What is this whack-ass fighting? March 3rd. The second was... Oh, 1692! Woo!
Oh, I didn't hear you come in. Are you Mrs. Newless? Oh, I'm Nan Barlow. I was told I might find a room here. I was recommended by a friend of mine, Professor Driscoll. Perhaps you know him.
That will be all, Lottie.
What the fuck was that?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
The witch stole her
Unfortunately,
voice.
Lottie cannot talk. I've often told her not to answer the bell.
Oh, poor thing. Then you're Mrs. Newless.
I am. May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to have a room here for 2 weeks.
The hotel is quite full.
Full of bullshit.
The guests are never about at this time of the day.
Well, I'm a student of Professor Driscoll's. He told me if I mentioned his name, I'd have no trouble.
Well, there is a room I could let you have. It's just off the lobby.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Mrs. Newless, that plaque. Is it true that Elizabeth Selwyn was really burnt here for being a witch?
She was?
And do you believe she was a witch?
Come along. I'll show you to your room. I hope you will be comfortable.
Rooms open up. Spontaneous. Ooh, it's a guy.
Yes, it is a nice room.
Oh.
The previous occupants have always found it most agreeable. Well, if there's anything you should need, just ring the bell for me at the desk.
Thank you.
Here's the wish boys. Y'all face boys. I'm gonna take your word for it. He is Elizabeth.
Oh!
It's been so many months. I've counted the days to this holiday.
So have the others. It wasn't easy for some of my guests to get here.
Huh?
Many had to travel vast distances.
I was lucky. The last few miles were enchanting. Miss Barlow is very good company.
You must be tired, Jethro. Your room is ready.
And the festivities.
I am prepared.
Okay, here's my theory. So the professor had to sacrifice somebody, and in order to like
Mrs.
save
Lewis.
his own life, and that's like the sin that he carries, and she's gonna be sacrificed.
I think you'll find the church interesting. Unfortunately, it no longer has a congregation.
Get it? Because witches don't go to church.
He will be pleased.
Pre-watch. I did not pre-watch it. I did not pre-watch. Okay, hi, people. Oh, hi, people. You're right, we know you pre-watch. I didn't pre-watch it! I could make so many jokes, I don't even know which direction to go. Chat, weed, vape. Never mind, those are the only 2 directions. I can't think of anything else.
I'm told this was once a house of worship.
It is still a house of worship. I am the reverend of this church. As long as the breath of life is within me, this house shall remain God's house.
Oh, you know they want to kill that
Must have been
motherfucker.
a beautiful building.
The answer is real, thank you.
It is still beautiful.
How much dry ice do you think they use?
I'm sorry.
A lot.
What a shame the people have let it fall into such a state.
Strangers rarely come to Whitewood. Who are you?
I'm Nan Barlow. I'm staying at the Raven's Inn.
Why have you come to Whitewood?
Well, because I'm interested in witchcraft.
Young woman, leave Whitewood. Leave Whitewood tonight. For 300 years, the devil has hovered over this city, made it his own. The people in it are his. Evil has triumphed over good here. Look at my church. I have no parish. No one worships here. His is the power.
What power?
Leave Whitewood. Leave Whitewood tonight. I beg of you.
What power?
Leave before it is too late.
Spooky. He didn't even give her like a crucifix or anything to like ward off evil with. He's kind of useless. Yeah, didn't even close the door. Cat, it's that meme. Sir, could you be a little less vague? How come characters never say that? They always say, what do you mean?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please excuse the mess. We haven't been open long.
You have some very interesting things here.
Yes, they belong to my grandmother. When she died, I came back to sort things out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then you don't live here?
No, my family lived here for generations, but I've just been back a few weeks. Would you like to have a look around?
Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you when I came in. It's just that all the people I've met here have acted like I'm a person from another world.
They don't see many strangers here.
And I had the most, well, unusual experience with the Reverend. He barred my way from the church. And he talked to me about a curse.
Not that unusual.
And he warned me to leave Whitewood. Can you explain that?
No, I can't.
Does he often act that way?
He's my grandfather.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's happened before with strangers. Oh, the lack of parishioners and loss of his sight has made him bitter and suspicious.
I'm afraid what with him and the town, I was very scared. When I saw your lights, I made a dash for them.
I'm glad you did.
Do you have any books or pamphlets on witchcraft? You do, don't you?
Awfully blunt.
Well, we have a collection gathering dust, but why on earth would you be interested in... Oh, I'm sorry. It's really none of my business.
No, that's all right. I'm studying it in college, and I've come here to write my term paper.
Well, just wait. I'll see what I can find.
Fucking woke degrees, chat. Fucking majoring in witchcraft, shaking my head. Things aren't like how they used to be.
Elizabeth Selwyn, burned as a witch, March 3rd, 1692.
Yes, I know. I saw the plaque in the lobby of the hotel.
You were staying at the Raven's Inn?
Yes. It was recommended to me by a friend of mine, Professor Driscoll.
Burned women?
Alan Driscoll?
Yes, do you know him?
No, but my grandfather speaks of him. His family come from here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Here, I think this will do for a start.
Oh, that's so worked up.
What a lovely locket. May I see it?
Jesus Christ.
I believe it's quite old.
Oh, it is. You're very lucky.
I'm even more lucky to have found this. A treatise on devil worship in New England. This must be a very rare book. I'm afraid I couldn't afford to buy it.
You can borrow it, if you like.
Oh, could I? That would be wonderful. I promise I'll bring it back in a few days.
You're very welcome, Miss,
Barlow. Nan Barlow.
Nan Barlow.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night.
Majoring in witchcraft, Walmart employee of the month. Did she just walk into those ladies' house and get a book? It's a bookstore, I think. Well, it said parish, but... Christmas carols? That'd be kind of ironic. Oh, it was an antique store. Oh, my bad.
Mrs. Newless? Mrs. Newless?
Yes, Miss Barlow?
I've heard some strange noises in my room.
Oh, possibly the water in the pipes. This is a very old inn.
No, it seemed to be coming from the cellar underneath.
I hardly think so, Miss Barlow. The cellars do not extend beneath your room.
Then why is there a trapdoor in the floor?
The ground was filled in many years ago to strengthen the foundations of the building.
But I'm sure
Well, if you insist, I will come and see.
See, it must be a figment of your imagination, dear. Now go get some rest. You seem to be quite tired.
I don't hear anything.
Well, just a few minutes ago. Never mind, I'm sorry.
You're welcome. But you can see for yourself there is no
really
ring in the trapdoor
dialogue
because
window.
there is no reason to lift it. There is nothing underneath but earth.
Damn it! I want to keep predicting things. I'm sorry. You're welcome. Good point. What the fuck is this? Is this a thing people used to do? Stand around and dance in front of the fireplace at a hotel? Come in. Dancing, disgusting. Fucking horse. Hello, Hexa.
Come in.
Ironically, yes. Oh, terrible.
I don't need any more towels.
It's only okay when the people in Inglourious Bastards do it. That means you really give from the Hexa.
I've told you before not to bother the guests.
I'm feeling it was rain. My grandparents come.
I thought you might care to join the others.
I will as soon as I finish my notes. I'll put some clothes on and join them.
A treatise on devil worship in New England. Well, do you find this interesting?
Why, it's fascinating. The things I've learnt. I bet you don't know the half of it. And you live right here on a spot where the witches were actually burnt.
Oh, the irony.
Listen to this. On Candlemas Eve, February 1st, in the year 1692, a coven of witches, a coven that's 13, some men, some women, whose power came from the devil, gathered beneath the Raven's Inn to perform a black mass in the honor of Lucifer. The witch, Elizabeth Selwyn, later to be burnt at the stake, marked a young girl for sacrifice by obtaining an object of value belonging to her with which to call her, and leaving in its place a dead bird and a sprig of woodbine. The witches sacrificed her on the altar and drank her blood at the hour of 13. What's the hour of 13?
Oh,
well, personally,
so
I have never heard a clock strike more than 12.
She doesn't know anything.
How about joining the dancing?
You're such a smarty pants, and then you're like, what's the 13th hour?
By the way, I seem to have misplaced my locket. I remember having it in my room, and now it's disappeared.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll ask Lottie.
Well, I'm not saying it was stolen. It's just, I remember having it on the dresser, and now it's gone. I would appreciate it.
Of course. I'll look into it immediately.
This bitch is so dumb. I hate the main character so much.
Lottie, I have warned you too often about annoying our guests. If you disobey me again, I shall turn you out. And if I turn you out, there will be no place for you anywhere. You do understand, Lottie?
Inside Out. Ha! Now in theaters. Oh yeah, this bitch is still getting sacrificed. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? Yo! Hey! What is this, a nudie film? You can't be showing that! Not in my good Christian movie! I knew this would be nothing but devil worship. Can't believe them Hollywood types are getting away with this shit. I need to go home and jerk off. Jesus Christ. Ow. They went home without you.
Ah, Miss Barlow. I'm afraid Lottie is nowhere to be found, but I will inquire about your locket first thing in the morning.
Oh, thank you. Where is everybody?
Most of the other guests have gone to services.
Services on the 1st of February? Candlemas Eve. The night when the witches mocked the rituals of the church.
Are you all right, Miss Barlow?
Yes, quite. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, Miss Barlow.
Is that real? Do witches celebrate Candlemas? That'd be fucking hilarious. Ah!
Mrs. Knowles! Mrs. Knowles! Mrs. Knowles!
This is kind of playing out like an indie horror game. Everything's like gated between doors. Like you go in a door, and that triggers the next scene. It's very indie game, an indie horror game core. Does that make sense? What the fuck is that? Fast as possible. Fuck yeah! Chad, I believe in the vibe check. The second people are stopping up. Hello there. Welcome to the ad break. She's in an indie horror game. She is actually in an indie horror game. If somebody wants to make a horror game and is starved for ideas, this game would be literally perfect to recreate. Because it's like you would interact with the trap door, right? You would like jostle the trap door because like the carpet would be kicked up or whatever. And then you'd hear like the dink sound. I think A likes men. Thank you. Melon Supreme. Thank you. Go. Thank you. And then like the like handle for the trap door would like come down while you're looking at the trapdoor after you interact with the trapdoor, and it would like ding across the window, and so you would grab the handle from the window, and then after you do that, it would like cutscene a little bit to like look out the window, like the camera would like pan down a bit to look down at the window, and that's when you would see like the shadowy figures in their cloaks like walking by, and It's just everything is so perfect for being an indie horror game. It is literally so built for being... That was a legit cutscene. This is a legit cutscene. Make it a game, Pips. Sometimes I want to, man. Sometimes I want to make games. Eric, thank you. For the tier 3, thank you. Thanks for giving us an idea, Pippa. But... making games takes so much work, man. Making games takes so much work. I don't think I'd have the patience to sit there. You don't just like learn to make games just to make one game, right? you learn to make games because you're making games. And I don't, like... I have ideas and stuff, but just ask us. We've got so many devs in here. I wish there was an easy place to commission devs. There's been some stuff, like, especially Minecraft mod packs. That is something I've already commissioned. It's not a mod pack, but I had management reach out to somebody for some items, and I thought it would be fun to do a stream making like a very simple Minecraft mod that just like adds blocks. And so I commissioned some specific blocks to be made. Gotta use that Mahjong World again? Yeah. I made a few simple games in Game Maker. But like making like a game, and even like the Minecraft mod that I'm planning is like very simple. It's just adding blocks. I was thinking maybe if it turns out easier, like if it turns out easier than expected, maybe I'll add some like different effects to the blocks or something. Like, I don't know. Like, you know in Terraria when you place down a banner? I was thinking like maybe those kinds of effects. I don't know. We'll see. I figure like just making a very simple mod that even just adds blocks is gonna be a nightmare for me. But there's so much documentation out there on it that it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. But making something like Fears to Fathom, right? Making like those kinds of games, it's gotta be fucking hard. If 10-year-old kids can do it, so can you. Yeah, well, 10-year-old kids can also like fucking paint the Mona Lisa and shit, man. Alright, I'm pressing go again. Also, yeah, 10-year-old kids have time. And they want to just sit there staring at their computer screens for 20 hours a day. I want to do other stuff. Like stare at my phone screen for 10 hours. Pressing go is wild. Shut the fuck up. I don't want this to be like a gender thing. But like, why did she go alone? Why didn't she take a man with her? Right? Like, not only is it dumb to go on your own, exploring, or somewhere where you don't know, simply for the fact that, that it's so easy to get like lost and then nobody knows where to find you or anything. And it's a lot harder to like figure out situations on your own, especially in emergencies. But also, like back in the 1960s, like why would you want to be a woman alone? It's the 1960s, you could make it about gender. It just seems like a recipe for a disaster.
5, 6.
No!
It's so fucking over for her.
I am Elizabeth Selwyn.
No!
11.
Yes.
Let go of me! Let go!
Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear person I don't know. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Who is this character?
Yummy. Delicious.
Dick, have you got any idea what's happened to Nan?
Ew, she's
She'll
British.
show up. She probably met a good-looking he-witch and is bringing him along to the party, only their broomstick blew a gasket.
Well, it's not like Nan to be late for anything. Aren't you a bit worried about her?
Oh, she'll be here. I'm sure she'll
You a
make
bit
it.
worried about her, bloke?
She's probably here now.
Well, you answer the door, and I'm going to put a record on for some dancing.
All right.
This cake tastes like blood. Yum.
Hi, Dick.
Bill.
Oh, what's the matter? You expecting somebody else?
Oh, yes, Nan. Look, come in, come in.
Well, Nan, didn't she hear
Isn't
you?
a he witch a wizard?
We made a date to meet here
You
before
would
she
think,
left for
Festus.
Whitewood.
You would
Well, she
think.
probably got held up. Look, give me your coat, huh?
Oh yeah, or a
Nan
warlock.
was never late for anything in her life.
Relax. Take it easy. Join the party. She'll be here.
Dick. Dick, I haven't had a letter from Nan in over 2 weeks now.
She's probably been too busy working on her paper.
No, there's something wrong, I know it. Look, will you do something for me?
Not something wrong enough that I'll go out and check, because I don't actually care
Ask
that
him if
much.
she's left.
You serious?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, actually can't be bothered. This is where you switch characters in game?
Long distance?
It really is. It really
I'd like to
fucking
speak
is.
with Miss Nan Barlow at the Ravens Inn, Whitewood. No, I don't know the phone number.
What? Didn't she give you the phone number?
Oh, I know, but that's my sister. They say there's no such place as the Ravens Inn.
But that's crazy. She's staying there.
Operator! Hello? Hello, operator.
Give me the police.
There is no phone.
She left in such a hurry, she must have forgotten to return it to you, Miss Russell.
She seems such a nice girl, too. Wouldn't have thought she was the sort who'd forget to return a book.
We cannot always judge by our first impressions, can we?
I'm not usually wrong about the people I lend my books to.
Well, perhaps you'll be more careful in future.
Thank you for letting me have it.
Remember me to your grandfather.
What? What does that mean?
Lottie, get out of the way, you clumsy creature.
Remember me to your grandfather? Scenic, thank you. Does that like remind me? Remind your grandfather of me? Apparently, which is unisex term.
Yes, we're from the sheriff's office. We had a call this evening. A missing persons report from some college kid named Nan Barlow. The party
Strange way
calling
of
said
saying
that
hello.
her last known whereabouts was the Ravens Inn.
And Barlow, that's strange. Yes, I met her.
When did you last see her?
About 2 weeks ago. She came to my shop and borrowed this book. It's quite valuable, and so not hearing from her, I decided to come and get it. Mrs. Newless had it.
May I?
Gee willikers.
A treatise on devil worship. I must put this in the report. Peculiar things some of these college kids do nowadays. Well, thanks for your help. Come on, Charlie.
Don't ask the British Prime Minister what he did in college. Or the Canadian Prime Minister. Or pretty much any political leader what they did in college. Don't bring up JT, I can't take it. Don't ask anyone what they did in college. Okay.
Hello? Yeah? It's police.
Uh-oh.
Yeah? Okay, thanks. Thank you. Well? The police sent a car out to the Ravens Inn. Man checked out 2 weeks ago.
I don't get it.
Well, neither do I.
Look, these are Nan's books and papers. Go through them. See if you can find anything which might give us a lead. I'm going to pay a visit to a colleague of mine.
Well, let's see here. She disappeared at the inn where she was studying witchcraft, and the inn has a history with witches. And has, like, the name of a witch that was burnt, plastered on the fucking entrance. And also, if you talk to the local priest, he'll tell you to get the fuck out of there.
O Lord of Light, accept this sacrifice.
No! dead bird. Wait, this is the college professor! What the fuck? Alistair Crowley, power bottom of the century, would be proud.
May I come in?
What does power bottom mean?
Of course, please do. Can I take your coat?
Cat!
I tried to phone you last night, but I
That's a
guess you
fucked
weren't
up
in.
looking cat!
No, I wasn't. Do you care to go in the study? Sit yourself down.
It's a gay reference. Well, I assume that, but what actually is it?
You take a drink?
It's a wrestling move.
Ryan soda.
Ice, please. What's on your mind?
Taking dick in a dominant
And
way.
she has been since the day after she arrived at Whitewood.
Blackrock, thank you.
Really? You quite sure?
That's what the police said.
What are they doing about it?
Carrying out a routine check. I don't suppose they can do much more until they've got something definite to go on.
Well, I would have thought there was a very great deal more they could do.
What? As far as they're concerned, she disappeared 2 weeks ago and no one in the village seems to know anything about it.
What did you come see me for?
I thought you might have some ideas. Why did you send her to Whitewood?
Because it was the best place for her research.
And you suggested she stay at the Raven's Inn.
Sure, it's the only inn there is.
With an unlisted phone number?
The inn has its own clientele, Barlow. It doesn't need to advertise.
How do you know it so well?
Because I was born in Whitewood.
I see. And you'd have every reason to believe she'd be perfectly safe in going there.
I have no reason to suppose that she wouldn't be. Jan struck me as being perfectly capable of taking care of herself.
Yeah, I grant you that, but why hasn't she come back or let us know?
Look, Barlow, I can understand your anxiety, but I'm quite sure there's nothing for you to worry about. Nothing at all. She's probably got absorbed in the subject and gone off someplace. I wish that all my class had her application.
Yeah, well, I'm going to find out where this application led her. I'm going to retrace every step Nan took.
This is the part of the Andy Horror game
Nan or know what happened to her.
where after this conversation, he leaves his office and you can explore the office and you find the dead dove. You find like some feathers like sticking out from underneath a curtain and some bloodstains and you're like,
Afraid? Why?
But the game won't let you like
To your sister and
pull back the
somebody
curtain
else
for
went
some
along
reason.
to try and find out about it.
Same thing might happen to them?
Possible.
You seem to think something happened to my sister then.
No, I just think you're jumping to conclusions, Barlow.
Maybe, but I shall find her.
Professor Driscoll,
Yes.
I don't like to disturb you, but may I see you?
Well, of course, please come in.
No, well you already are. Are you blind, bitch?
I'm sorry, but did you say he was going to Whitewood?
Yes, he is.
Silly to be surprised, but I've just come from Whitewood.
Really? Quite a coincidence. My own family happens to come from Whitewood. As a matter of fact, I was born there.
Yes, I know.
Please sit down.
Thank you.
You care for a drink?
No, thank you. I think you know my grandfather, the Reverend Russell.
Russell? Oh, yes, of course I do. How long have you been living in Whitewood?
Since my grandmother died a few weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, now, how can I help you?
I've come about a pupil of yours, Barlow, Nan Barlow.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
She came to Whitewood 2 weeks ago. I met her and liked her, and she told me that she was a student in one of your classes, that you recommended that she stay at the Raven's Inn.
That's quite right, I did.
Well, that's what I've come to see you about.
Yeah, popcorn.
On the day after she arrived, she disappeared.
Oh?
Later, the police came asking questions. Her family
I
were
want to start
worried.
buying like
I
different
thought you might
flavored
have their
popcorn for these
address.
watch
And why do you want our family's address?
Because I have something of hers I want to return.
Well, you just leave it with me and I'll make sure they get it safely.
Well, I don't want to trouble you. If you just give me their address.
As you wish. Her address is Dorchester Street.
He's giving her his address.
She lives with her brother. As a matter of fact, he's a colleague of mine. You just met him. He was leaving when you arrived. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of work to do. I'm rather a busy man at the moment.
Of course, thank you for your help.
Not at all. I hope it achieves something.
Criminal.
Well, you will remember me to your grandfather, won't you?
Yes, of course. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Russell.
Yeah, that's Nan's locket, all right.
far as I know, it's unique. I gave it to her. Where did you get it?
The servant at the inn gave it to me. It was strange. I don't think she wanted Mrs. Newless to know I had it.
Mrs. Newless?
Oh, she runs the inn.
Well, why did you come here, Miss Russell?
I found this.
If I die,
Professor
it was the
Driscoll's
witches.
paper.
This town sucks.
I found it in the pages of a book I lent your sister on her first evening in Whitewood. When she didn't return it, I went to the hotel.
What was the book?
An old book. Book about witchcraft.
Do you believe in it, Miss Russell?
I don't know. Sometimes I almost think I live with it.
Live with it?
It's an obsession of my grandfather's. Up till now, I didn't take him very seriously. He's an old man. But now I'm beginning to wonder if what he says isn't true.
What does he say?
What's
That there's something evil about the village. That on certain nights, the inhabitants leave the streets, close their doors, and stay behind them. That on these nights, the dead come to life.
Nights like Candlemas Eve?
What do you know about Candlemas Eve?
It's in one of Nan's books.
What about her car? Yeah, actually, what about her car? What did they do with her car? Her motor vehicle. That's kind of hard to dispose of. Can't exactly witchcraft that one away.
Whitewood, I wonder.
I'm going to Whitewood tomorrow after classes. I can give you a lift.
Thank you, but I must get back. I can't leave my grandfather alone. He's blind.
May I come and see you when I arrive? I'd like to have a talk with him.
Please do. It's the house next to the church. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, she is so gonna die. She is so fucking going to die. Jump scare, she crashes into a tree and dies. Oh, or not.
Would you be going to Whitewood?
Yes.
Would you take me along with you? It's a dark night for walking.
She didn't say yes. Uh-oh. 1.5 pounder ring. She's on a tree, Buster!
Reverend Russell's granddaughter, aren't you?
Yes, how did you know?
I know a great deal about Whitewood.
Have you ever been there?
Now and then.
Never seen you.
To see me is a special privilege. It's reserved for a chosen few.
What does that mean?
Did they use a mouse for these sound effects?
We'll soon be at Whitewood now.
She's next. She's fucking next.
This is as far as I go. You will...
Didn't even say thank you.
She's pretty, too.
Yes, she is. Very pretty.
A living descendant of those who were cursed. It somehow seems to make it better.
Hey, aren't they eventually gonna run out of people to kill?
Another day.
And tomorrow.
The witch's Sabbath.
Samhain. I think that's the idea. Oh. You only need like 2 a year? Oh. The original Hot Fuzz isn't as funny as the remake. Yeah, I do. I do prefer the, I prefer the newer version of Hot Fuzz. I mean, they barely got the silly accents in this one. Sad. Good movie.
Which way to Wamport Road?
Straight ahead. Walk on the road. You see a sign.
A
turn
greater
left.
good.
You heading for Whitewood?
I am. Many people head this way?
Not many.
Is this the only way in and out of the town?
In this direction, yep.
You wouldn't remember by any chance a pretty girl in a convertible about a month ago?
Wait, that was remade?
Follow
No,
girl.
no, they're,
Read about
they're
her in the
joking.
papers. Never seen her again. Told the police.
That this movie is a lot like Hot Fuzz. This guy is fucking jamming. Uh-oh.
Could you tell me the way to Whitewood, please?
Another one. Straight ahead. Fork in the road, you see a sign, Warmport Road, turn left, takes you right in.
But thanks.
Let me warn you, young fella, they don't like strangers in Whitewood.
Okay, fine. Thanks very much.
Is the sign gonna be reversed? The devil's tricks. What the fuck? Uh-oh. How come he's the only one to have this happen? Wouldn't it make more sense if they did this to all of them? And then you just like pull them out of the forest while they're all fucked up? And then if like police come by, it's like, I don't know what happened to them. I didn't even see them come into town. I guess they got lost in the woods and died.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'd like a room, please.
The inn is closing.
I'll only be here a few days.
But the inn is closing.
When?
In 2 days.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to stay until then.
If you insist.
Could I have the same room my sister had? Still available, isn't it?
Yes, it's available.
Mrs. Lewis, you told the police that my sister checked out.
You are mistaken, Mr. Barlow. I told them that on the morning of February 2nd, I went to her room and found it empty, her bed not slept in, her luggage and car gone, and her bill unpaid.
Well, you can put the charges on mine. When was the last time you saw her?
On the evening of February 1st. It was shortly before midnight. She'd been in the lobby here dancing with some of the guests. She seemed to be enjoying herself.
Did any particular guest pay a special attention to her?
And not that I noticed. Your sister kept very much to herself.
You know why she came to Whitewood?
It is not my habit to inquire into people's private business.
Would the fact that she was investigating witchcraft have antagonized anyone in the village?
Hardly. There have been other students here, you know. Besides, your sister was a very agreeable and likable young woman.
Well, have you any idea where she might have gone?
None.
Thank you. Now, may I see the room?
As you wish. It is this way.
I don't think she even seems that sus. Like, that's a big thing. With a lot of these characters.
If you should need anything, and I am not at the desk, you have only to ring the bell.
Very cryptic. But she's just like blunt. she's just blunt and pretty normal, I guess. Doesn't really beat around the bush. Yeah, she's just a cold hag. It's probably happened enough times that we know how to act. That would make sense. Maybe it's just like her compared to the town, because the town is so like fucked up. It's been doing this for 300 years. This is like New Game Plus. Yeah, this would be the New Game Plus. The regular game would end after like the detective crashes the The regular game would end after you play as the other girl, the granddaughter. And it would be like one of those regular like indie game super bad endings right, where it's like nothing really happens, and you're left feeling like what even was this? Like nothing. This didn't lead up to anything. Yeah, downbeat ending.
Hello.
I'm so glad you've come.
And then you start over the game.
Outside the Ravens Inn earlier. I wondered what had happened to you.
I've been talking with Mrs. Newless, and then I took a walk around the village.
Find out anything?
Everyone here seems to be afraid of something.
And you don't think it's just my imagination?
I don't know. Who's to say where imagination ends and truth begins? It's nothing tangible. It's just the way they look at you.
Get back to the full release on
I felt it too.
May I see the book that Nan borrowed?
Yes, I put a marker between the pages where she must have stopped reading. Just sit down and I'll tell my grandfather you're here.
Thank you.
How much would it cost to get something like this funded? Like, if you were to pay somebody to make a game, I guess ideally you'd want like a little team, right? I wonder how much it would cost. Too much? Like $10,000? $60,000? Oh. Full 3D? I was thinking like low poly, right? Like fierce to fathom. $10 to $20 grand. Peekaboo! Question mark?
I warned you, Lottie.
Uh-oh. Wow, they just fucking killed her. Yeah, like PlayStation 1 is the best.
Grandfather, this is Mr. Barlow.
How do you do, sir?
God be with you.
Shall we sit where we'll be more comfortable?
I get a black and white one.
Here's
I
your
feel
chair,
like that-
Grandfather. You must be tired.
That'd be too confusing.
Really tired. I have little strength left these days for
It'd
the
be too
fight.
difficult to make the game
Won't you sit down?
legible
I'll make some coffee.
while being like
The fight against what,
lore and
Mr. Russell?
graphics,
Against the evil that besets
and also
this
in
village.
black and white.
The people are creatures of the devil. They know no other god.
You mean they worship Satan here? Today?
Satanism was never stronger
Still
than
not
at the
bad.
present time. For 200 years, the people of Whitewood have carried out rituals that mock the church's teaching.
I find it very hard to believe, sir.
Do not doubt, my son. It is real enough. For years I struggled against the witches. Their master took away my sight.
Seems incredible.
I have tried to convince others. They too found it unbelievable.
Why didn't they
But
just kill
I
the priest?
know these people have a pact with the devil to worship him and do his works. In return, he gives them eternal life.
Eternal life?
Aye. And to seal this bargain, they must sacrifice a young
One
girl
year.
on 2 nights of the year.
When are these nights, sir?
Candlemas Eve and the witch's Sabbath.
Candlemas Eve, that's February
Yes,
the
think of it against
1st.
that ding, ding, ding,
And when
ding.
is the witch's Sabbath?
Tonight.
Now you know why I came to
How
see you.
convenient.
I had no idea it was so late. May I have a rain check on the coffee? I'd like to have a few words with Miss Newless again.
Of course.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
I'll see you to the door.
God be with us.
Well, Miss Russell, do you
There
think
is
that
no
Nan's
God
disappearance
here.
is connected in some way with these witches' ceremonies?
Yes,
Well, I'd like to come back later if I may.
please do. And my name is Pat.
Well, mine's Richard.
I think I feel better now you're here.
Well, I'm going to stay until I find out what's happened to Nan.
Take care.
Ooh, they're flirting.
Now drink your coffee before it gets cold.
You must not see that young man again tonight.
Why not?
The devil comes in many disguises.
I'll get you a spoon.
Wait, what? The brother?
Grandfather, there's a bird in the drawer.
The brother?
It's got an arrow through it.
Go and look on the front door.
That's a cedar waxwing. I believe the other bird that they killed was a European starling.
It's a sprig of woodbine.
Shut the door! Shut the door, quickly!
Grandfather, what does it mean?
Now listen, my darling. This is their sign. The witch's sign.
What can we do?
We must leave here. Leave here immediately.
I trust your bird knowledge. You shouldn't. I don't actually know that much. Which is why I went onto the, now I'm blanking if it's Cornell or Audubon Society.
Something's wrong.
I literally just bought this yesterday.
It wrecked the car.
Barlow! Phone Barlow!
Why do I not see it in my email?
Hello? Hello? Hello, I want the Ravens Inn.
Bird Academy by the Cornell Lab of Ornithology.
Yes, Mrs.
I bought the
Euless.
owl course to learn about owls.
Mr. Barlow.
That for me?
Yes.
It's like a do it at your own pace
Hello?
Dick?
course.
Dick, I'm in terrible danger. We've got to leave Whitewood at once.
Danger? But from what?
We've got to leave.
Pat!
Help me!
Patricia!
It's cheaper than going to college. Ooh, my God. I'm eating a Melkamores.
Pat! Patricia! Mr. Russell, are you there?
Pippa went to college? No. No, I did not go to college. I bought an online course.
What's happened, Mr. Russell?
From a college.
The witches.
Where these
The
are like,
witches.
you could use them for like continued education credits.
Destroy them. Mr. Russell, how? The shadow of the cross. Use the cross. I adjure thee, O creatures of salt, by the living God. Mr. Russell.
You can take courses from MIT for free.
Maitland! Maitland, what?
Yeah, but this is the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Cornell was my dream college. I'm getting to, like, live my dream. Without actually having to go to college. And I won't get a job at the end. Why Cornell? Because I wanted to study birds. At one point. Then I realized... I remember. It was my dream job to be an ornithologist. Until like 6th or 7th grade. Which is when my life went super downhill until it went back uphill when I became a streamer.
Patricia!
Because like my dream jobs were YouTuber, back when you couldn't even make money off of YouTube, and ornithologist. Because I like birds. And then in 6th grade, like halfway through the year I think, I started to realize being an ornithologist does not pay. This is the best bird. I can't pick one best bird. They're all wonderful in their own ways. There is no one singular best bird. How's Bird Prisoner? She's alright. Wrong, it's Bird Prisoner. Prettiest bird? Hard. In my own, this is my weird taste, but I think the prettiest bird is just the golden canary because it is the most bird. I like how golden canaries are just like, it's just bird. It's stock bird. It is the yellow bird. How bird is bird enough? Yep, bird but yellow. Yeah, it's literally bird yellow. But then other than that, I'm gonna say golden pheasant is probably like my more like this is an actually pretty bird. I think golden pheasants for sure. 2 golden birds. Yeah, 2 golden birds. It looks like a chick that can fly. Yeah, golden canaries. And this is kind of vicious. Pheasants are delicious. Indeed. I used to go hunting with Papa Ken. And we'd get pheasants and we'd have it turned into turkey.
We've been waiting for you.
Worst bird?
Dick! These are the dead who killed Nan!
Personality-wise? Have to worry. Worst bird? Personal taste-wise? I don't like ostriches. Ostriches are like... They're like a worse emu. What is Superman think of these? We're having a serious scene here, and I'm rattling on about birds. Dragonblade, thank you. Caught on the Guatemalan quetzal. They don't even look real, man. I really like the quetzals, and fun fact, they're the national bird of Mexico. Well, everybody knows that, but and I really like the nightjars. Nightjars also just don't look like real birds. How about shoebills? I love shoebills! I was really sad I didn't get to see any in Japan. I was so excited to see shoebills. Nightjars are adorable dragon guys. Shoebills don't look real. They look so fucking cool. I love them.
Maitland! Get to a
I can't remember ones I used to have.
cross! Shadow of a cross!
Did you not get to go to the zoo in Ueno? I did go to the Ueno Zoo. I went to the Ueno Zoo. What the fuck? But the shoebills were, I don't remember why exactly, but their exhibit was closed. Kookaburras are smug fellas, but laugh is comforting. Kookaburras are fucking demons. Kookaburras are little asshole demons. Motherfuckers.
Dick, he's moving.
If a kookaburra was watching all this go down, he would just sit there and go,
Lift across!
He'd fucking laugh. Why did I add a T to the end of laugh?
Quick!
Here's the final part of the game, where your walk speed is cut by 50% because you equipped the giant cross item.
Get the shadow of them!
It comes nearer.
Not fail. We must finish. finish the sacrifice. Wait! Wait for the hour of 13.
Christ is king! Yeah, why didn't they destroy this beforehand? Why did they just lit the graveyard and have a bunch of crosses up? Gary loves you.
You right?
I think so.
Interesting decision. Just waving a cross at one of these people sets them aflame. And they kept the graveyard with all the crosses.
Got a score to settle with Mrs. Lewis.
The witches can't touch holy stuff? No, but they could, like, hire contractors to come bulldoze it.
You stay here.
Don't get out! Don't get out! Ah! What? Okay. Yeah, they failed the ritual, so Satan punished them. That was... I definitely preferred Little Shop of Horrors. I definitely... Yeah, ending 4 out of 5. Ending 5 out of 5 is you get to actually kill the devil. Ending 5 out of 5 is when you beat New Game Plus. Alright? Ending 5 out of 5 is when you beat New Game Plus. And then you have all of the collectibles. You have to have all of the collectibles. And then you get to the end of New Game Plus. And there's collectibles in New Game Plus that are like very easy to miss. So you wouldn't even like, unless you explored, you wouldn't even think to get them. And you couldn't even get all of them because like one of the collectibles would be like there at the witch's corpse, right? Like you would like take her, you would take like the book on, maybe not the book on witchcraft, maybe like what would be like her collectible? Maybe like a ring or something. It'd be like Signet of Selwyn, right? There'd be like a collectible ring that's Signet of Selwyn. And then you'd have to play through New Game Plus over, right? Or you would like go to chapter select and you would load from like the final chapter, right? And then you would go and instead of like you taking the sword in your back, you would like dodge it and then you'd pick up the cross and you'd have like the decreased movement speed and it would initiate a boss fight with Satan. So you would like pick it up, right? And all the witches are like burning and stuff and they'd like come at you and it'd kind of be like Faith, the Unholy Trinity, where they're like charging at you and you have to like dodge and stuff. And then it's just you and the granddaughter on the granddaughter's on the altar and you're playing as, was it the boyfriend that died or the brother? I can't remember. But you're playing as the lighter haired guy. The boyfriend. Okay, so you're playing as the boyfriend and the granddaughter is on the altar and you're like fighting Satan, right? Like Satan is throwing like birds at you and shit and you're like melting them they're like shadow birds in order to contrast with the white dove that is killed. He's shooting shadow birds at you, and you've got the cross. And as they come into contact with the cross, or maybe if it's like a proper 3D game, right? Like maybe you like swing the cross, right? And that defeats the shadow birds. And then you like keep getting closer, and the game has these typical bullshit indie game mechanics where like you get like stuck in the dirt or something, right? Of like, oh man, your foot gets caught in, or you stumble into like an open grave, right? You stumble into an open grave, and you're stuck there, and you're like swinging at the birds, and it takes like 3 bird kills for you to get back up, and then you keep approaching Satan, and it does like the fall into the grave thing twice, and then you go to Satan, right? And you've got the cross, and he's like, I will not be defeated. The ritual will commence on the 13th hour. The time is nigh. Right? And you're like swinging at him, and he's like flickering red every time he takes damage. And then it takes like a couple seconds, but then like the boss health meter appears, right? The boss health meter appears, and you're like, he's like dodging and stuff, and you have to like, there'll be like shadowy particles on the ground where he's gonna like teleport to, and it's a callback to how when he was in the car he would like disappear, right? So this is like he'll like disappear, he'll like teleport, right? Yeti, stop using XQC emotes. Okay, so he will like the shadow particles will form, and then you'll have to like go to that spot, and your walk speed is still like pretty debuffed, so you're going to shut up, Yeti. So you're going to have to like predict where he's gonna go a little bit, and then you like swing at him, and he takes a little damage, and anyways, it takes like 10 to 12 hits for him to die. But halfway to that, so like on 5 or 6 hits, he enters the second boss phase where he teleports more, which actually makes it a bit more easy to do more damage on him. And this is so that way the boss fight doesn't take as long. But he's also sending shadow birds at you. He's sending the second phase, he's sending more shadow birds at you, and he's teleporting around more quickly. So the optimal strat would be to just like stand in one spot to wait for him to teleport back to it. And then you just keep spamming left click. It wouldn't be very good combat, but that doesn't matter because it's an indie horror game. Then after you kill him, he teleports to the spot in the middle, because it would be like a triangle that he teleports around in. So you go to the spot in the middle, and that's where like the altar is, and you have to like set the cross down in front of the altar, so that way it looks like a grave site. And Satan is just like laying there. Satan is laying there on the altar, and then he like transforms into a shadow bird, and then he flies off, and then I don't know what happens then. I don't know what would happen then. Yeah, maybe he turns into many birds. Maybe he turns into many shadow birds, because that's proof that like his power has been like scattered, right? Then it says find out in part 2. Yeah, this is find out in part 2. Donate to my Patreon Kickstarter. How's this for a suggestion? Pitch this to management at Face Connect and have you VTubers as the heroes of the game. But then it wouldn't be an homage to the movie. I guess also they would tell me to go find the people to make it. Okay, I should probably call it there. Who should we raid? It's so quiet. Who do we raid? Tenma's live? Okay. Fair. I guess I gotta raid on Twitch because my Streamlabs is broken. My brain is melting. Ah! Alright, raid. Tenma. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Pipkin Pippa. I hope you had a wonderful time. And I will see you guys tomorrow, where I will be on YouTube giving advice for how to be a VTuber on a budget. I'm just sending you guys off. I'm not doing a name reading tonight. I'm sorry. My brain is melted. I could barely read chat. I'm not going to be able to read your guys' names while it's moving fast. What's so cringe? What's up? Bye-bye! Yep. Hello, VOD people. Goodbye, VOD people. Mwah! What's so cringe?